The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony community singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945 Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception, 5 p.m. Red carpet, 5:30 p.m. Main show, 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
It's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the likes, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto catered news, ain't no stopping.
Anyway, welcome all, everybody. We are in the building today. Welcome to the Fire Show, where we are here every Tuesday from 4 to 7 Central Standard Time, 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, and 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. We're coast to coast, north and south, east and west. We're all over this map right now, and we're going to keep going even further. We actually going to be over there in Africa. We're going to be over there in Australia. We're going to be over there in the UK. We're going to be over there in Russia. Anyway, I'm not joking, but that's what we're going to be. Welcome. Y'all here? We ready to have a great time? We ready to do this? Welcome to the Fire Show, everybody. And guess what? Today is Tuesday, the 20th of May. This year is flying. Why is it flying? I don't know. Because it just won't slow down. We got to take it day by day, by day, by day. And I know you guys are wondering, like, why? What's going on? What's happening? What's the deal? Why is he up here? What's going on? Where is the fabulous Yielded? She's not here today. So guess what? When the cat's away, the mice will play. And I'm not the only mice that's going to be here today. We have another mice that's going to be in the building, and I'm about to bring him in right about now. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that we always be searching for, looking for, he sometimes come in early, sometimes come in late, but he's always on time. Everybody, this is my guy, Michael.
What's up, my guy? How you doing today, everybody out there in the what do we call it? The best of you.
The best of you. Tell them what it is.
The best of you is here. The best of you is there, but the best of you is on the Fire Show.
The Fire Show. Let them know, man.
We're fixing to have a great show today. What do you think?
Oh, we're gonna have a great show today, guy. You already know what it is.
Well, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
Exactly, and we are going to play today. But we do have 2 guests that's going to be here today, so we ain't going to play too much. We got to be serious for a moment. We got to be serious for a topic.
Well, is that fair to everybody that we stay serious, or can we have fun with these guys?
Oh, no. We're going to have fun with the guests.
Okay, good.
That's why we're here. This is our show. This is how we operate on our show.
This is how we roll.
This is how we roll.
Oh, wait, no. How about this one? This is better. This is better. This is how we do it.
Oh, no. You going back, man. You got to stop, Mike.
Man, I'm old.
We understand. We gave you your black card years ago. You know what I'm saying? You still got your black card. Don't worry about it.
Keep my black card. I keep
it. Hey, Dr. Lamb, how you doing today? Dr. Lamb is in the building right now. We're going to say
Lamb in the house.
Miss Felicia, how's everybody? I know everybody wondering, where is Miss Yielded? Miss Yielded is on assignment today. She couldn't be here today. Oh, what is that? The black card? we got a black card going. Let me know, Mike.
I'm getting tired of y'all taking it from me too.
Hey, listen.
Get tired of it.
I'm not gonna take your black card today.
Look, read my shirt, everyone.
I don't like it. Okay, listen. We're not gonna take your black card today. We're gonna let you hold on to your black card. Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're so welcome. We're that's what we're here. We're here to distribute out black cards. Okay. I mean, I had to give a few black cards to Yield It, Miss Yield It, because she don't watch movies. So because she don't watch movies, she wasn't getting the little things I was throwing at her. So when she gets it, I give her a black card. Here you go. All right, I'm not gonna take the black card.
We got to start. We can't just throw fastballs down the middle. We got to throw this slow pitch softball, and every once in a while she'll hit one. Right? Is that a good analogy?
Every once in a while, she would definitely hit one.
Nice slow swing.
Yes. To my Fire Knights that's out there that's listening right now, listen, like, share, comment. We are here for the next couple of hours. I'm not even going to say how long we're going to be here before, but you know how our show goes. Our show goes, and then it goes, and then we are here, and we're having a great time each and every Tuesday. And we can't help it but look forward to coming here and enjoying our time with you guys. But like I said, our host, Miss is on assignment today. She could not be here with us today. She said she might try to pop in if time permits. If not, then it's okay. We do understand. Her manager will be booking her and having her all over the place. So her manager does say he's sorry, but it is what it is. We got to keep things moving. We got to keep the press moving on. Hey, you can't keep all the word here.
You want to tell everybody the real deal about me? What happened?
The real deal. Oh boy,
was Isaac even supposed to be here today?
No. And I'm glad you're here.
I heard.
I didn't hear.
Supposed to be here. But I had the spidey sense that you needed me. So I said, you know what? I'm canceling my plans. I'm gonna go see Lorenzo, and we're gonna do this show, and we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna hit that home run, fast pitch.
Yes, exactly, and that's what we're here to do. We are actually here to just hit a home run. So guess what? So our number one host with the most will say, you guys did a great job. She said that before when we did a great job when we was here by ourselves, Mike. So she's not here. Our other co-host, RJ Blaze, is I said she's on a sabbatical.
She's on a
because I don't like to put everybody's business in the street. So I asked her, I said, do you want me to continue to tell people you're on a sabbatical, or do you want me to tell the truth? So RJ Blaze won the national Powerball. So she's a millionaire right now, and she's not coming back. No, I'm just kidding.
Click, I'm out. oh man, I feel it coming.
She's not coming back to the show ever again. She won the Powerball. She has her money in her pocket.
Oh boy.
No, she had a surgery. I don't know what type of surgery. So pray for her speedy recovery, that she will be back. She's going to be out for a few weeks. So she's going to be recovering. We were praying for a speedy recovery for RJ Blaze. So everybody just, throw the prayers over there to RJ Blaze. So when she comes back, she's going to hit the ground running, and she's going to leave a blaze in the back of the streets. So that's what we're going to do here today. Okay, guys? And we are going to go into our national holidays.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I know last week we had a lot, and this week we have a lot as well.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. The first national holiday is, guess what? Be a Millionaire Day.
Woo! I'm out. Is that why we're still here?
Listen. Listen. If it's in the atmosphere, it's in the atmosphere. So that's what I'm saying. So we got to make sure that if I'm going to say I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire soon and very soon. Well, 1,000 is good, but a millionaire is better. Okay.
I'm forced to agree with you. Of being a thousandaire I'm not gonna lie, it's better than not
Being 100 here, I'm
a
just
hundredaire or a Tennessean.
a Tennessean. You know what? Stop it. Let's move on. Let's move on from
Okay.
there because we can stay with that topic all day. So the next national holiday we have is Clinical Trials Day.
Clinical. That's an important day.
Very important day.
Now,
see, look. Your wheels are turning right now, right?
they're spinning so hard right now because of what's going on. I just found out, or the whole world just found out, that the United States is paying for research for the world. So it's kind of a bittersweet day for me.
Also, I heard that the United States is no longer have an A1 credit. But anyway, we're gonna talk about something. Let's move on to this. So this is another holiday that we have. It's National Flower Day.
How's that spelled?
FLOWER.
Okay, I thought it was.
So did you send some flowers out today?
I saw some flowers today and thought about maybe sniffing them.
No,
not today. I mean, I think even if I knew it was National Flower Day, I don't think I would have purchased any. Sorry.
And guess what? One of our guests today is going to tell us about flowers.
Yes.
It is that time of the year. Everybody's going to be getting married. Everybody's going to try to. You already know what it is. The next one is International Red Sneaker Day.
You see me look down. Mine aren't red.
Oh, well, hey, listen. You got to go get them Air Jordans red style. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay, confession time. Never, ever in my life owned a pair of Jordans.
With that black card.
And I'm not giving it back.
Give up the black card.
I am not giving it back, people.
I don't know now. One person that
I wear LeBrons.
you know what? Next, moving on. The next holiday is National Band Directors Day.
Name one.
A band director?
Yes.
I don't know his name, but he was from Drumline.
That don't work. Come on, man. I've seen that movie way too many times. Give it back.
And he always say, if you're 15 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're 15 minutes late.
That's right.
I live by that all the time. The next one we have is World Bee Day. B. The Bee Day. Which I can understand. Oh, you don't like it?
No, sir.
I wonder why.
I got bit
by a bee.
I don't. Yeah, but is
was it a yellow jacket?
They're all the same to me. They fly around with stingers and they hit you.
Did it sting bad?
Whew. Almost had to go to the ER.
Oh, okay.
You know how us guys are. You get a little scratch, we're gonna go to the ER. Did I say that loud?
Oh Lord. Anyway, let's move on. The next national holiday is national, and look, I guess they can hear us, right? Yeah, so look, the next national holiday is National High Heel Day. I wonder if our guests be wearing high heels.
You know what? I didn't notice.
You didn't notice.
It was too much beauty to look down at the feet.
You know what, Mike? Okay, we're gonna move on. The next one is National Pick Strawberries Day.
What kind?
Pick some strawberries. Strawberries is my favorite fruit. I love anything strawberry. I'm in. Strawberry cake, strawberry shortcake, strawberry shake, strawberry plain, strawberry cut up in the salad. Anything that got to do with strawberry, I'm there.
Strawberry filled donut.
I'm there. Strawberry jam. I'm there.
Strawberry preserve, strawberry jelly.
Anything,
I feel like Bubba and Forrest Gump with shrimp.
As they say, strawberry. Anything that's strawberry. Yes.
Strawberry.
I'm good with it.
All right. I
The
like
next
strawberries.
national holiday is National Quiche Day.
Quiche,
Quiche.
spelled with a Q-I, Q-U-I.
Q-U-I. Quiche Day.
Yeah, quiche.
Uh-huh. The next holiday is National Rescue Dog Day.
I like that day. I'm a
A
dog man.
lot of dog lovers do. I
I'm a
love
dog
that
man.
day too. I don't have a dog, but my family members was all having a dog, and I'm like, I'm good with that.
Dogs are like babies right now. I'm all cool as long as they're not mine.
I'm good unless they're all. You are absolutely correct. Understood. the next, the next national holiday is National Stop Nausea Day.
Stop nausea day. Okay,
Yes.
we could call that Dramamine day.
Dramamine. Whatever you need to just take it so you won't be nauseous.
Yeah.
And the next day is, everyone likes this one, National Streaming Day.
Streaming. Yeah,
Yes.
well, people like that a little too much right now. So I
Hey,
don't think we
listen.
need a national day for streaming.
We stream a lot. I stream all the time. I
We
mean,
stream.
cable. Who has cable anymore?
We stream so much on our phones, on our house, everywhere that we now get this text that says, "Hey, you were on your phone for 18 hours last week." Like, wow.
Well,
Well,
that's a good thing though. It
I
tells you
was
so.
sleep
Then
well.
now you can break it down and stop being on your phone so much. You could just bring your phone down and don't
Nobody
be
make
on your phone
fun of my
all
cup
the time.
today, okay?
Huh?
I said nobody make fun of my cup today.
It's a pink cup.
It's the only one they had.
The next national holiday is National Women in Aerospace Day. Women in Aerospace Day. Like, what's his name? From the Honeymooners.
I'm on a moon. Or
He's
Alice.
gonna, we say, Alice, I'm gonna sing you to the moon.
Send you to the moon.
So today is National Women's in Aerospace Day. So who's going to space? I don't know, but we will see. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. We are here today. We are talking about how much are you worth?
Know your worth.
Know your worth. Know
Yes.
your growth. Know who you are. Sometimes you have to get by yourself and just learn yourself. Some people don't like to be alone. I'm learning that. Some people just don't like to be by themselves, Mike. Okay, Mike.
Did it come up on my head?
Some people do not like to be alone, but it's okay, Mike. You don't have to be alone all the time, but sometimes you have to get to know yourself. Know your worth, know your value.
Yeah.
Yes. And that was going to bring upon what we're going to be talking about with our guest today. See, I put that out there because I like to make little things, subliminal messages to go to our audience, so they'll be like, "What is he talking about?" And then when they come on, then they be like, "Oh,
I see what he did. He's good.
He definitely did that. Exactly. He did what he's supposed to do. So shout out to Pastor Jay out there in those Vegas streets. What's going on, Pastor Jay? How you doing today? Thank you.
Vegas.
Anointed Network Radio. We are on all podcast stations. We appreciate everything that you guys have done or are doing for us here at the Fire Show. Once again, like I said, our host Yielded may pop in. Our other extra host, RJ Blaze, had a surgery. Pray for her, pray for the family that everything will be all right. She should be back to us in a few weeks. Like I said, I always say sabbatical because I don't put people's business in the street, but I asked her. I said, "Do you want me to tell our Fire Nights what's going on?" She said, "Yes."
Yes.
I said, "Okay, I'm gonna let the Fire Nights know what's going on." So guess what? I let all our Fire Nights know what's happening.
She got cut up.
But while you're hearing the sound of our voice and you are listening and you're tuning into the Fire Show, please like, share, comment. Like, share, and comment.
Share it.
And guess what? Guess what, guy?
Talk to me, my guy.
Listen, I'm gonna give y'all that New Yorkness. I'm gonna give you that New Yorkness. Y'all all gonna be talking like me soon.
The cat's away. Come on, the cat's away, my guy.
I'll have y'all already saying coffee, so y'all gonna be saying my guy a lot. Okay, listen. Listen, we all know that what's going on this coming weekend is going to be a lot of graduations. That's happening this weekend. And this particular weekend, and I'm going to run this a couple of times because that's my guy too. Our host with the most that is not here as is right now, but guess what? Our nephew is graduating from high school this weekend.
Yes.
And what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to do it again, but I want to just bring this little clip out. And the reason why he's my guy is because of his name.
Oh, come on. Really? You're really going to go there?
I'm going all the way there.
Unbelievable.
Because she is
nice. You did not have to listen to him. I know we got some steadfast other fans out there, but okay, we'll get it.
Listen, because she is such a diehard fan, our host named her child Dallas Cowboy Green.
Yep.
Dallas Cowboy. What better name than Dallas Cowboy? And the green is for the money he's going to be making when he graduates high school.
You know how bad I want to talk right now.
Listen.
You see the blood coming out my mouth? That's me biting my tongue.
That's you biting your tongue. Hey, Tanja G. Tanja D, what's going on, girl? How you feeling? Welcome to the Fire Show. We're here. We're here for you guys. But I'm going to show this clip real quick. I got to show it, okay?
Come on.
All right, here we go. This is my guy. He's graduating from high school this weekend. My guy.
When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. I have never made a song that I do not like. People always changing colors like a stoplight. I'ma call you lefty cause I know you not right. If you thought I was done, you should learn from Saint Nick and check twice.
I like it. Man. I like it. I like that Oilers hat he had on backwards.
I'm just saying, but that's my guy. That is our host, Miss Yildiz' son, y'all. That is our host, Miss Yildiz' son. He is graduating from high school this Saturday. So she's about to be what they say, an empty nester or whatever you call it.
Yeah, she is. She is because
she's about to be an empty nester. He's going to be going to the to serve for the country. I don't know if it's Army, Navy. I don't know exactly what, but he's going to go.
He's doing it for us.
He's going in and he's going to be doing what he has to do for his country. So we got to applaud Mr. Dallas Cowboy Green. Mr. Dallas Cowboy. We ain't got to say Green. We just say Dallas Cowboy.
Oh. Can I say something?
Go ahead, guy.
Congratulations, Dallas. You deserve it. However, I am also a proud parent of a graduate in 2 weeks.
Oh,
my guy.
Mike, I need you to send me a picture of your guy. Oh. I need to post them on here.
We'll do that next week. We're going to let Dallas have his day. We're going to let Dallas have his day.
For all our Fire Nights that's listening right now, if you have a graduating person, daughter, niece, nephew, son, whoever, grandmother, somebody probably went back to school, it doesn't matter. If they're graduating, see, in New York, our graduation don't start till the end of June.
Whoa.
You guys are graduating in May. I'm like, oh, wow, y'all a whole month ahead of us.
What time do they start school over there?
September.
Whoa. That's called lockdown.
After Labor Day, we start school in New York. They
call that lockdown. Wow.
But listen, I've learned that they have to do 187 days of school. That's it.
187. That's murder.
Within that time frame, they put in snow days and things of that nature. So if they don't have any snow days, guess what? They actually get out earlier.
Yeah.
So because as long as they finish the 187 days of school, they get out earlier. Man, listen. But down there, whoo, you guys, I don't know.
We get power outage days. And if it gets below 40 degrees, 32 degrees, cancel Christmas.
Oh my goodness. Like I said, guys, welcome to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. We are here and we're glad to be here. We are here every Tuesday. We are live. We are actually the #1 live podcast show of 2024, and we're going to be doing it for 2025. Go ahead, Mike. What's going on?
You know, I want to know what you did to that boat over there at the Brooklyn Bridge, man. What's going on over there in New York, man? Are you killing people on the boats now?
Listen, this is what happened.
What had happened was,
first and foremost, this is what happened. Why are you trying to go under the Brooklyn Bridge with your cells that high up?
Number one.
Number two, why are there people all the way at the top? What kind of show are y'all doing? Number three, it's a Mexican ship. It's a Mexican ship.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just going to be quiet.
So what I found out was that particular ship, that particular vessel, that's what they do when they raise the masts, which engineering 101, you're 3 stories high, you're going to go under something that's 2 stories high.
Yes.
You're a little high. So, okay, they should have known that from the get-go. But what they do is all of the sailors, I guess, it's a tradition to climb on the mast and hold your arms out sideways like that, going in and out of the port. And what they did is they were all lanyarded to the mast. So they didn't really have much of a choice when they were hitting that bridge. All I heard was, why didn't they get down? Well, they couldn't.
They couldn't move.
They were.
Wait, hold up. They got down. It wasn't the way they wanted to get down.
Real quick. Couple of them.
A lot of people. A lot of people injured. Yes. It was like because people were seeing the boat come, so everybody brought out their phones and was going live streaming and everything. And I saw a few. I said, "Whoa, that dude just fell." Yeah, from all the way. I'm
120 feet. Or 200? No, 220 feet.
Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm done. I can't. I can't. Anyway, what we're gonna do right now, Mike? You know, we gotta do some commercials. We gotta pay some bills around here.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, these commercials are real commercials. They're not fake commercials. These are commercials that you really can call these phone numbers and actually, hey, you can get a blue pill. You can take a flight somewhere. You can get a hotel room. You see how that all go together? You get a hotel, a flight, a blue pill. You good to go. Anyway,
drug rehab,
and diabetes.
The sugars.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we joke a little bit here and there, but these are really true commercials that we actually picked out for our fire nights. Share, like it. If you know anybody that's going through some things, please send them the phone number. If you want to book a flight, send them the phone number. If you want hotel stays, with free charge, with a less charge, send them the phone number. If you want the blue pill,
call
and
me.
When we come back, we're going to be bringing our guests on. So we'll be right back because we have the dedicated news coming on after these commercial breaks. We'll be right back, guys.
Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Whiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 877-801-8832. That's 877-801-8832. Again, that's 877-801-8832. Call now.
The abuse of opioids and heroin is killing people. Recover Now is a new national movement to help you curb your addiction. You can get help now, right now, and you can get clean in as little as 7 to 30 days. So don't wait, change your life. Call the number on your screen right now. We can help. You could have a brand new life in as little as 7 to 30 days. You can change your life. Call the number on your screen right now.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
Today we're comparing Blue Pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
It's your boy Uncle Luck. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show, baby. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wait, it's your boy, Lead to the Ride. What up, everybody? And I'm rocking worldwide with my girl Yielded. She keep bringing that blaze to the FIYAH Show. Ooh, wee. So y'all keep it funky, keep it peaceful, keep that love, and Yielded, you keep bringing that fire, lady. Ooh.
I'm Sean Lee House from Kansas City, rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
Hello there, this is your head Deacon Tuesday, from Charlotte, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with you on the FIYAH Show. Now you know, let's go!
What's up, it's your boy, comedian Cousin Al from Houston, Texas, and I'm rocking with my girl Yielded on the FIYAH Show. Every Tuesday from 4 to 7.
This is Naisha Miller from Seattle, Washington, and I'm rocking with Gilded on the FIYAH Show.
What up, world? It's your boy Januel coming out that Houston, that H-Time, and I'm rocking with my girl Yielded and that FIYAH Show all the time. That's right.
Hey, yo, Antoine Hilton from Long Island, New York, and I'm rocking with my main girl Yielded on the FIYAH Show. It's the FIYAH Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the arm lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto-cated news and I'm stopping.
Oh my! Oh! Oh my goodness!
We hit it every time, baby. Hold on. Oh, I think I just sprained my throat.
Oh, really, Mike? We going there? We going there, Mike?
I don't want to strain it. I don't want to strain it.
You know what, Mike? It's okay. No problem. This is the FIYAH Show. Welcome one, welcome all. We've been here for 34 minutes, guys. Where have you been? As our host will always say, we've been here bringing the word to the... Wait, hold on. Let me say it again.
the street.
We're bringing the heat to the word on the street. Let me get it right.
Yielded, where are you when we need you?
Because what's going to happen is she's going to find me. And then I'll be like, oh, boy.
No,
like,
she's going to do worse.
Look, I'm sorry.
She's going to bully you.
She's going to bully me to bully you. So that's what's going to happen. And we don't want no bullying going on today.
Not today.
Not at all. No bullying going on today. We
got an anti-bullying clause going on today. Oh man, 5, 4, 3, 2.
She's here. Oh. Oh my goodness. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We have some beautiful guests that's in the background. They're in the background. Some are fanning, some are eating pretzels and peanuts and hot dogs, some are drinking. I mean, hopefully they're not drunk, but we're gonna bring them on anyway because this is what we do. And Mike.
Yes, sir.
I always seem to introduce the guests.
Oh.
Today, I want you to introduce Mike.
Alyssa.
Come on, Monet.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here a special group of people. They are a dynamic duo. It's been a long time since I've seen a family of entrepreneurship going on. So if you're going to see, once you see these two wonderful ladies, you're going to notice that the apple don't fall far from the tree. How does that work? What's the saying?
Yeah, the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, they're both beautiful young ladies, and they both have careers. They both started their own careers. One of them's in insurance. The other one, I'm gonna let her explain to you because she's dressed for the occasion. So let's bring on Eileen Collins.
Hello.
How you doing, Eileen? How's everything going today?
It's going good.
You want to tell the world a little bit about what you do real quick?
Yes. I'm an insurance broker here in the Spring, Texas, near Houston area. And as an insurance broker, I'm a problem solver. So, what we do is try to, help people, solve their financial problems through insurance.
Insurance. Wow. And how long have you been doing this?
Wow, a long time.
Hey, Mike, hold up.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Hold on. We're not going into interviewing right now, Mike. You're supposed to just
bring
in the guests.
Bring in her. I'm gonna call her kinfolk right now.
Okay.
Because I don't want y'all to think anything. Oh, this Mike's over here. What do you call that? Age hounding? No. They're both beautiful young ladies. This is actually, I'm gonna do it. This is her daughter. Her name is Alyssa. Alyssa. Alyssa.
Yes.
Can you please?
No. Monet, hold on. We got it.
What happened?
Reset yourself, Monet.
Okay. Alyssa Monet, like I said, does not fall far from the branch of this tree that Eileen has produced over these years. Mm-hmm. And she's seen her mom succeed in all aspects of the game. So she said, Mom, how can I do that? Well, guess what she did? She went ahead and followed suit with not only one business, but she has her own little brand of business going on, which is a very, should I say, it's very tasteful.
Okay.
So can I leave it at that for now?
You can leave it at that for now, but I want Monet, Alyssa, she's fading in and out, so I don't want to bring it in right now.
Okay.
Maybe
can I?
All of a sudden, it's starting to distort wherever she is right now. It's distorting her image, and I don't want Fire Nights to see the distortion of the image.
There you go.
No, she's fine. Eileen, you're fine. I just need Monet. Okay. I see the movement. Keep moving. I see the background, so that's why I always know what's going on in my background. So keep moving. Can you move, Monet? Move. She's not moving.
Is she stuck?
She's stuck. She's frozen.
I'm frozen, but can you see my lips move? Eileen's frozen.
I'm frozen. No, just kidding. I'm freeze. No, like your head.
You know we're gonna get bullied for this.
Oh, we're gonna definitely get bullied for that. But what I need us to do, I need to make sure that she is good right there. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick moment. Hey, Miss Janice, last name Harris.
Hi.
Hey, Miss Janice, last name Harris. And look, Miss Janice, come in. Look, read the screen. It says coming up, dedicated news with Cousin Al.
Oh, you know she's gonna
be in time for that one. She's gonna be in time for the dedicated news. Okay, I see the movement in the background. I just want to make sure she's in a good position. Give me thumbs up in the background. She's up there because she want to eat the popcorn and all that good stuff. That's what it is. She don't want to come on live. She want to stay in the background. We try to bring you to the front ground, and she froze again. She has to move to a different area. If we could get her to
give us a quick commercial break, and
I'm gonna go on a quick. I'm gonna go to a 2-minute commercial.
You got it.
All right, give me 1 second.
Come back with Eileen
and we're gonna make sure everything is going smoothly. There you go.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama, Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony community singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945, Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception, 5 p.m. Red carpet, 5:30 p.m. Main show, 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
All the God's people say, amen. God bless you and safe travels.
I am not yielded. I am definitely not yielded. But welcome to the FIYAH Show. I'm your host, Lorenzo. We are here with Michael, and we are going to be doing some great things. And we're going to bring the heat to the word on the street. Somebody just texted me and said, hey, y'all promoting that blue. Hold on, I got to bring Mike in. Mike, come in. Come on in, Mike.
Oh! Y'all know y'all like it. It's getting better.
It's getting better, Mike.
It's getting better.
Mike, this is the thing. Somebody texted me, right? They said y'all promoting that blue pill just a little bit too much. I said, we're not. Those are our sponsors.
We're forced to.
We have to promote all of it. You know what, Mike?
Hey, I gotta go.
I'm not messing with you today, Mike. Anyway, welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to the FIYAH Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. Our host with the most is not here. She may be checking in soon. I know she's probably watching the show. She's trying to make sure that we're doing everything that we got to do great and great and wonderful. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to bring back in Miss Collins, because we about to go to the dedicated news, because I know this is what they're waiting for.
You left me on a mission. I was trying to introduce somebody, and you said, "Oh, I'm gonna take 2 minutes commercial break. We're gonna get them." So I had to run all the way across town.
Yes.
And I came back.
Yes.
And I got be a surprise.
Let me see the surprise.
Y'all ready for it?
Yes.
Hey. I got a surprise. This is Alyssa, and she is dressed up to impress right now with her tasteful project that she's got going on.
All
Alyssa,
right.
Can I have her introduce herself for a second?
Yes, you can, sir.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Monet, and I'm the owner of the Alyssa Monet collection, where I'm a luxury floral designer.
Oh,
hey! Thank you, and thank you for having me on the show. By the way,
you're welcome. You're so much welcome. Thank you for coming and being our guest. Well, once you become a member of our show, you're no longer a guest. You're family.
You're family. Right.
So thank you for joining us today. But what we're gonna do right now, because I know everybody always get on me because I always be putting them, making sure they're on schedule. So what we're gonna do right now, we're all gonna sit back, we're gonna all relax, and we're going to listen to Cousin Al with our dedicated news. Y'all ready for the dedicated news?
We're ready.
All right. Okay. All right.
Want to explain what it is, because I got 2 newbies right here that they want to be family, but we got to let them into the family peacefully, because they may not like what we have to offer sometimes. But we're gonna let them in gently. Go ahead.
Okay. The dedicated news is from Cousin Al. He's our newscaster. He's a comedian that is down there in the Houston streets, and he gives you the news, but maybe in a little bit of a ghetto way.
Just a little
bit of a ghetto way, but it's very entertaining, and we love Cousin Al. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into it, because I know Janice, last name Harris, is waiting for it. Let's go.
All right, Janice.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just telling you facts. McDonald's soda is a different level. That Coca-Cola is pumped from the ground up. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. The top 3 news stories of the week, according to me and my mental faculties. All right, number 3, let's jump right into it. Listen, man, congratulations. It is graduation season. All those graduates who are crossing that stage this upcoming week, and next week, last week, whenever you did it, 2025 is live. A lot of people are graduating. So to our FIYAH Nights, we want to give a round of applause. Let's just go and give them a FIYAH Nights children. We got some old FIYAH Nights. Children, ain't died, children. Yeah, everybody children's that then graduated. We want to make sure that we celebrate you. Now, There is a man in his 80s, y'all, his 80s, who has graduated with his college degree. The backstory is he started college, he stopped to go to Vietnam, and he served the country. And he went back and finished his college degree. This shows you that it's never too late, that you can reach your goals and all your ambitions and all these things. It's never too late to get started, right? And it's never too late to finish. Check out the video.
Served our country in Vietnam. Mr. Riddick drives to class every day from Summerville, South Carolina. And more importantly, Mr. Riddick at 80 has been fully engaged with the student experience, singing on the choir, performing at concert. Mr. Riddick, you inspire us all. Thank you, sir.
What an inspiring story. You know, I'm just one of them people. I'm not gonna go to war and go to college. Like, you got to give me an honorary doctorate or something like y'all do everybody else. Y'all throw honorary doctorate to everybody else. Throw me one so I can put it on my wall and go on by my way. But you know, this man is determination as a person. Like, to be able to go and finish what you started. I'm dreading to go finish these dishes in the sink. I'm gonna do it, but I'm just saying it's like one at a time, and I don't want to do it no more. But he went back and was fully immersed in the college experience and did what he wanted to do. So it's never too late, y'all. It's never too late. I was just telling my cousin the other day, you know, she want to have a baby. I say, do it, go for it. It's not too late. It's not. Who cares what man say? And just because you 58, if you still late every month, it ain't too late. I don't think. Go to the next story. Speaking of being late, number 2, this church congregation probably wish they was late this Sunday. Just come for the sermon at this point. This choir that is known for being strong and wrong and loud and proud at the same time. They sung a selection, and I don't know what I heard. I didn't hear. It was just so much going on. It was like McDonald's fries and Wendy's burgers with cheese sticks from Sonic. It was just like all this stuff mushed together. It was a gumbo of pus. It just sounded. It just didn't do it. It didn't do it. It looked like it was a 2-part lead. I don't know what was going on, but take a listen for yourself. And
oh Lord, I don't even know if I want to do it. Right.
I hear the chains falling, yes I do. I hear the chains falling. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Can you hear the chains falling? I hear it. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Get up on your feet. Do you hear it? He can break every chain. He can break the chain of lying. He can break the chain of stealing. He can break the chain of homosexuality.
Out.
Just chain me up. You know what I'm saying? At this point,
Oh.
I didn't hear chains falling. I heard dogs being drugged and cats getting hit with bats.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Antoine Hilton when you need him?
Right.
All right. And the number 1 news story of the week this past Sunday, the news broke that former President Joe Biden was diagnosed with an aggressive prostate cancer. So we want to keep him in prayer, keep his family in prayer as they go through finding treatment and different options to attack this aggressive form of cancer. Of course, we have different political beliefs. We may think differently because we're different people, right? Nobody is the same, but we serve one God, one name, and we all want everything to be well with everybody. So we ask that you keep him in prayer. FIYAH Nights, let's get together. Let's make sure we agree that he will be healed, right? And God's will take place. So From the FIYAH Show, the Dedicated News, we send well wishes to former President Joe Biden and his family. All right, this has been your boy Cousin Al with your Dedicated News. Have you voted yet? I do everything. I done said it in English. I done said it in Spanish. I done said it in Europe. I done said it in Braille. Go vote. Now I ain't gonna. I'm tired of giving y'all all the hints. Yielded fire, yielded fire, yielded fire, yielded fire, yielded fire, yielded fire. Go vote. Now, speaking of my mental health, we leave this broadcast with a special video from Oprah as we honor Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh boy.
Expecting people to do what you would do in a situation only leads to your disappointment, not theirs. They're going on with their life. So let people be who they are, and either you accept it or you don't.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you.
Oprah speaks again.
Ooh, all right. Let's talk about this for a second.
Lorenzo, do I sound like that? Do I sound like that? Seriously, Fire Nights, chime in. Do I sound like that when I'm coming in on cue, by the way?
First of all, Michael, let's go to the first one. Let's congratulate the 80-year-old stepper.
Okay.
Because the president said he engaged in all student activities.
Yes.
So he was the one calling for the blue pills.
That was him?
That was him.
I knew it. You know, here's my thing. Congratulations, 80-year-old man. You did a fine thing, but what took you so long? I thought Vietnam was over 50 years ago. You gonna sit there and he did it for the clout. He did it for the clout. He did it because he knew he would be on the FIYAH Show. Come at me. Come at me, bro, my guy.
Listen. We congratulate him. It doesn't matter how old you get, as long as you complete the task. That's why I'm congratulating him. He completed a task that most people that drop out will never go back and do. He completed his task.
I give it to him. Great job. I applaud thee.
Yes, and Miss Janice, last name Harris, says, Mike, for that. Shaking my head.
And then she laughs. Hey, Miss Janice, did I or did I not make you laugh?
Anyway, what about the singing? Hold on, we gotta get. Hey, Monet, Miss Collins, come on, somebody chime in.
What do y'all think
about it? A little different.
It was a little different.
It was a little different.
Did you like it?
No.
Whoa, what didn't you like? You didn't like the stories? Or did you love Cousin Al?
Well, he asked me about the singing. Did I like the singing?
Actually, did you like the singing?
And I said no.
No.
Why you didn't like the singing?
Maybe a little tuning, voice lessons could help.
Lorenzo, would you give tithings at that church?
No, I would give an ocean tide.
I think a lot of people shared that answer, and it shows.
It definitely shows.
that formal production set that they had going on there, man. I didn't know the hoop. I didn't know to holler. I didn't know to rejoice. I didn't know what to do right there.
Well, first of all, she was doing too much. That's what you call doing too much when you sing. And the thing is, it's like if you're gonna sing and if you're gonna try to be the lead, you have to make sure that you're in tune.
Your microphone is louder than the background.
Uh-oh. We're being watched.
What had happened is that we're good. Everything's great. I love Yielded. Vote for Yielded. It's all about Yielded. This is the FIYAH Show, everyone.
This is the FIYAH Show where we bring the heat to the word on the street.
Ain't that right, Miss Janice? I know you agree.
Oh Lord, look, here go Cousin Al. Cousin Al says, sounding like a bag of cats getting hit with bats.
I think I'd probably rather hear a bag of cats get hit with bats.
No, but Cousin Al, hold on. I got one question. I got a serious question for Cousin Al. Cousin Al, where did you get that shirt? And I need it in an extra large. That's all I'm gonna say. I need that shirt in an extra large. Thank you, sir.
I need an extra medium.
God said, "Ask and it shall be given." So guess what? I'm asking, so it shall be given. Thank
Lorenzo, you are his mentor. He should give it to you.
And that's why I'm asking,
don't ask.
and he shall give it.
You tell mentors, people, the mentorship.
Yes.
You tell them what to do.
But guess what, Mike? We're here with you actually, Mike, move to the side. Move to the side. Move to the side. There you go. All right. We have a better image right now. Thank you, ladies, for joining us here on the Fire Show. You know, I'm your host, Lorenzo. That is not Mike O in the screen right there. That is actually Monet. I call her Monet because that's what she said. I can call her Monet. So it's M-O-N-E-T. And I have a niece called Monet. So hey, listen, it goes together. All right. And this is Eileen. Hi, Eileen. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome once again to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. Now, KC, hey, hold on. I gotta say hello. Hey, KC Coleman, I heard you did a fabulous job the other week singing. She said the closed caption killed me every time. You know what? Goodbye. I'm done. Anyway, that's from Jodeci. KC, Dalvin, JoJo, Devontae. That's KC. They're like, what happened? Smile, y'all was.
Okay.
We about to interview now.
Smiles are on.
Who would like to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. All right. There you go. All right, Miss Eileen.
Yes.
Once again, tell my Fire Knights, because we have some people just joining in right now. Just tell my Fire Knights, what do you do?
I'm an insurance broker in Spring, Texas. And as an insurance broker, I shop different insurance companies for different individuals. Why that's important is we have about 30 different companies that we work with. So it helps us to find the right company that fits, your needs. Each company is different. They have different appetites, and each customer is different. So one size does not fit all. So we match the client with the best company that fits them.
Oh, so you said that you're involved with different companies.
Yes, we're contracting with different companies.
Okay, so what you do? What you do? You sit down, you talk to a client, and you see what's going to be best for them.
Yes, what we do. The process is we have an application process that we go through, and we really try to get to know the client. And we, our goal is to find out, what it is that client wants to accomplish, because different people want to accomplish different things. So once we have a good idea of that client and what they're trying to accomplish, we find the company to help them meet their goals.
Okay. Now we know insurance can be a bit costly, because one of our Fire Knights just said, I can't afford insurance. So we know that it can be a little bit costly. Mm-hmm. Like even like from my job, if it's a family, I'm close to like $300.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. And some people that I know, they're like taking out $400 or $500 per month for insurance for family. Why is it so high?
That's health insurance.
Yeah, that's
what insurance we're
talking about.
Yeah, we don't do health insurance. That's the one insurance that we don't do.
Oh, I'm sorry. What insurance? Name the insurance that you do, so we can really go into deep. I got questions about all of them. Car insurance, life insurance. I got questions. I want some answers.
Okay, we do commercial insurance for people that own businesses. We do home and auto for people who have homes and autos and toys like watercraft and motorcycles. And we also do life and annuities. So we do just about everything except medical.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
With car insurance, I'm gonna get to the life, because life is what everybody needs to have. But with a car insurance,
mm-hmm.
in New York State, I don't know if you know, but it may be all over the world. I have no idea. Say, for instance, they say you have points on your insurance.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference between points on your license, correct?
It is.
Explain that to the people, because some people be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, is it insurance or is it your license? It's the same. It is not the same. Can you explain that to my people?
Yeah, in Texas, I don't think they do the points on the license, and I'm not licensed in New York, but the points on the insurance is regarding accidents or speeding violation or moving violations. That's what the points on your insurance is.
And what do it do?
It makes you either uninsurable for some companies, or it makes your insurance more costly.
Some of us don't get no points.
Like I said, it goes which way? It go. Your insurance goes all the way up. For what reason? And then question with the credit checks. They do credit check down there?
Of course, we do. We do credit.
So
credit. We don't call it credit checks. What the industry call it is insurance scores. We have insurance scores, and it involves credit.
Which means
they do factor credit as one of the things that develops an insurance score. So credit is a part of it, but there are other things, other factors as well. So it's not totally credit, but we call it an insurance score because credit is included in the insurance score, but it's not the only factor.
Okay. All right. And what are the other factors? We just talking about car insurance right now because I know a few of my people down there probably need some car insurance because they're probably driving dirty. But anyway.
Yeah, we have a t-shirt about that. We call it driving naked.
Wait. Come again?
Yeah, we actually have a t-shirt one of our companies sent us, and we every time we wear it, we get a lot of because it says don't drive naked. What does it say? Don't drive naked?
Well, driving naked. It says it in big bold letters on the front.
Everybody's
it
says driving naked. Yeah. And then people no, riding naked.
Yeah, riding naked.
Yeah.
I need that in the extra large.
I tell you what, it really, 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 we get to know a lot of people when we wear that shirt because people wouldn't know what riding naked means. It says riding naked. And it's a question mark, so they want to know what riding naked means. So and on the back of the shirt is pretty much about motorcycles because a lot of people with motorcycles don't carry insurance or they don't carry the proper coverage. So on the back of the shirt, but they see the front first, then it'll show the company and the motorcycle.
Let me ask you a question. I hate to jump in like this, but I know Eileen through real estate. And one of the things that comes in with all of my clients is how much is it going to cost me? Oh my God, insurance rates are crazy. Oh my God. Why, number one, why are people pulling out of the Houston area? And number two, why do they have to naturally increase their rates due to mere supply and demand?
Well, Houston and the surrounding areas is considered a very catastrophic area. So we are prone to hurricanes, tornadoes, and it's very costly to the industry. So, what the industry does is they try to look at past years and they usually go back 3 years to determine what they think the rate should be. And for the last couple of years since COVID, the rates have been off. One of the things that happened during COVID when there was a supply and demand shortage, the cost to replace homes went up a lot because they couldn't get material. And so once they were able to get the material, contractors, they never lowered their rates. The contractors, they increased their cost, but they never lowered their labor cost when the supplies came back down, when the supply costs came back down.
That sounds fair.
So a lot of the cost is labor costs that the contractors are charging. So, it used to be prior to COVID, because COVID is a real thing. If I'm allowed to say that word on the radio, Correct me if I'm not allowed to say it. You know,
free to speak.
To rebuild maybe a 3,000 square foot home in Harris County, Spring area. That's not a, and we're talking not a, we're talking like maybe a tract home, not a custom built home, but the average cost would be about, you know, $350 to rebuild a home. Now to rebuild that same home is about $500,000. It's almost, yes. Just to give you kind of an example, I had a roof replaced on my house in 2015. And 2 years ago, on one area near the garage, I had a leak right at the door that comes into the house from the garage. I had just a leak. And so the roofer came over and he was asking me about, you know, how long it was when I got my roof. And I told him it was 2015. And then he asked me how much I paid for it. And I said, it was about $12,000. And he says, well, you know, if you were to get this same roof, because, you know, what a lot of people don't understand about roofs, there's different grades. And I have a class 3 roof. It's like right under the class 4, which is the top wind resistive roof.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, if you were to get the same quality roof now, it will cost you about $30,000.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is, and so I'm glad that I was able to patch it.
There you go.
I had to go because I didn't need it. Just like, you know, a shingle had came kind of, I guess the wind had blown and the shingle had kind of came in that particular area and it just needed to be repaired. But that's just to give you an example of how things have changed and how prices have changed. So roofs have doubled since 2015. And so not only that, the other constructions has doubled. So when you think in terms of the insurance rates, we can't charge you the same rate for a roof, a $12,000 roof, when now that roof is going to cost $30,000.
And listen, it was about the material, about the things that was left on the boat. See, when in New York, this is what happened. They left everything on a ship sitting out there in the water. So it couldn't get here because everything was out there. So all of a sudden, the price of everything rose up.
Right. And contractors knew that there was a supply and demand problem. So that gave them the opportunity to increase their prices.
Green light, green money. Green
Yes. And so when the supply and demand issue was fixed and we were able to get the supplies, the contractors did not lower their rates. They kept the higher rates.
Well, our man down under just said that the zip code is the most common factor to determine insurance rates.
Yeah, I want to ask that. Is the zip code?
Zip code is a factor because there are certain areas that's more prone to catastrophe than others. But what I see the most is a lot of people with older homes, and I'm one of those people because my house was built in 1976, so I'll just use myself as an example. They don't like older homes, and it's for good reasons, because most people, is what we find, they don't understand what their homeowner's insurance is for. It's not a maintenance policy. It is for accident. It's for things that are accidental in nature. So that is one of the confusions that a lot of people have, because insurance companies for a long time, you know, they talked about it, but they never took action on people not upgrading their homes. You know, we have people that call us and we says, well, how old is your roof? Well, my house was built in 2020. Well, that means your roof is 25 years old. They're not going to know. Most people don't know unless they're in the industry or they're a contractor what type of roof they have. But we can tell you if it's a home that's a tract home, it's not a custom home, that it's going to be probably a class 2 roof, because that's what the building ordinance maintain that you have.
That's a minimum standard.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Okay.
And so the class 2 roof is usually going to last anywhere from, 12 to 15 years if you take care of it, with good care. Most people don't know how to take care of their roofs. They'll leave debris on their roofs. they don't really take into consideration if, every once in a while is getting a hose or getting somebody to hose it down and clean it really good. There are factors, there's fans that you could put in your attic, and it's really hot in places like Texas where you can keep the roof cool. So a lot of people really are not aware of how to take care of a home. And I could say, I've been in my house, I've been a homeowner for, over 30 years. This is our second home, and we have a couple of properties. And you learn, as being in the insurance industry, that you learn something new every year because somebody has something to break, and you have a contractor, and it's like you've had, each time you're dealing with a contractor, you learn something new. And as you keep getting things fixed, you keep learning. And so a lot of times people don't have the opportunity, if you're not constantly working with contractors and saying, hey, can you do, I usually have somebody come and say, hey, can you do a walk around my house? Because I live in a catastrophic area, and I like to fix things before they break, because it's less expensive that way. It's more affordable to fix it before it breaks. Because once it's break, now insurance companies, the policies, they're wanting 5% deductibles. Wow. So if you got a $30,000 deductible, you want to fix it and pay, $500, so you don't have to pay that $30,000. So that's why, we usually tell people, get a contractor to come and do a walk around. Mm-hmm. Check things out and see, what some things that you can do to fix. Like we just had people come out, was it 2 weeks ago, ILISA, and we had them to trim all our trees. Anything that was overhanging, it was like, okay, I'd rather go ahead and pay this $1,500 to get the limbs trimmed than have one fall. And now I'm going to have to pay that. And I know I got that $30,000 deductible. So we try to be proactive. And that's what we try to teach people is don't wait till it happens. If you have a dead tree in your yard, or if even getting an arborist out to come and check your trees to make sure that they're healthy. What's the health of your trees? That way, when a windstorm comes, if you've had somebody come check your trees out, you would have a better idea. You feel a little bit more comfortable as far as there's, your safety of them falling.
This is a lot of good information. The Fire Knights they've been craving some information like this, whether they like it or not. This is a very important issue to almost every homeowner out there. You had just said that it's almost like preventive maintenance that you're trying to do for yourself.
Oh yeah, we're constantly, like I'm always having, conversations with my yard person, because there was one storm that we had, and we had water come into, and we were very lucky. We just had water come into the front room of the house. It didn't get all over. And so when a guy came and pulled up the carpet and put the fans out to, one of the things he told me, he said, this could have been prevented. And I was like, well, what could I have done? He says, he took me outside, and you see right around your bricks, you let the grass get too close to the bricks. What you need to do is, dig a little wedge and put some bull rocks around there so that moisture won't get in. So it's just like, you're constantly learning. And so as we learn, things, we try to share with our customers, and that's kind of what we do a little bit differently. I know our customers, when we first started our agency back in 2017, whenever we write a policy and we says, hey, there's going to be an inspector come out, people would get just upset. And I would explain to them, why are you upset? The insurance company is going to pay for somebody to come out and tell you what you need to fix to keep from having a claim.
So let the money come in. Let that money come in.
Yeah, because if you were to go out and hire your own inspector, that costs $400 or $500. But the insurance company is paying for that because they want to save themselves and you from having a claim. And so we have pretty much trained our clients to that inspector and have an inspection done on your home is a good thing, because you're not going to check and see how old your water heater is. You know if you replaced it within the last 5 or 10 years, but if it's 15 or 20 years old and you haven't looked at it, you don't know. And you can have a water heater right up in your attic that's 20 years old, that's about to go out. You should be thanking that inspector for telling you you need to get a new water heater.
Have you had experiences with having your inspectors go out there and then they come back and they tell you some horrific news and then you have to break it to the client that they're uninsurable?
Yeah, looks like my.
What you going?
Her computer's dying.
Oh,
ooh. She just left.
I think
okay. Well, Mike,
I think her battery just
died.
Why?
Okay.
It needed insurance.
All right. Well, we have the beautiful Monet right next to you.
Hi.
How are you, darling? How's everything?
Doing well. How are you?
Mike, stop moving. I can hear you.
I can feel you moving.
Okay, while she's rebooting, we're gonna change the story in the dynamic of the story to you. All right. So, what made you get into flowers?
I would say it was a while ago. I want to say almost 10 years ago. I went to this beautiful wedding. Well, this actually made me want to get into events in general, but it made me transition to flowers. But I went to this beautiful wedding and she was an event coordinator. And so it was an amazing wedding. It was circus themed. Today would have been at least a $200,000 wedding. And so she had amazing food, beautiful decor. The cake was amazing. And she just created an amazing experience for all the people who attended. And I'm like, I want to do that. I want, whenever I decorate for someone, for people to be in awe and have that amazing experience from looking at my flowers.
Okay. So what have you done? I mean, where have you? I know you have a website.
Yes.
Where have you? What have you done? Like for any big extravagance thing? Any working on like a TV project? Anything on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually a couple of years ago in an international magazine where I modeled for, at the time, he was the most influential florist in the world. And so I was modeling his bridal design. So I've done that. I actually just did something a month ago where I did a wedding. And so it was this beautiful wedding in Colorado.
Colorado. People don't know about Colorado, but okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful over there. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. And of course I do freelance. So I've done stuff for the state rep's son, Patricia Harless, her son's wedding. And I've done things for a billionaire's daughter. So I've done a lot of projects. And then I also am Perry's official florist, who's over here on Cypress Wood. And so I've been doing a lot of wedding showers over there.
Okay.
For all of you that don't know, Perry's is a very, very nice steakhouse.
Okay. Perry's is a nice steakhouse.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't live there, so I would
kind of shows you the kind of clients she's attracting.
Of course. And we understand that. Okay. So, look, I guess that's your big promoter right there. He's going to promote you.
I hope I get dinner out of something.
Anything that's up, oh Lord, anything upcoming that you're going to be a part of?
Yes, I actually do have something upcoming. And so it's very, very new, but I can say it's out of the country.
Oh.
Yes. So we're getting the details together right now, but I am that's later this year, but I'm super excited. Of course, I'm doing different things for corporate events. Like I just did something, just delivered some flowers for some corporate clients not that long ago, but yes. So I'm planning to do my out of the country wedding flower.
Oh, okay. So you, so you travel like me. Okay, great.
I try to.
Hey, listen, I tell everybody you have to go Beauty is in the world. It's not just right there in your home. You have to explore it. I mean, God created this whole entire earth for us to explore it and go and see all the beauties. Because some flowers that are not here are over across seas that cannot grow here because of the soil. So it's different things that
Well,
people
not necessarily. If there's flowers overseas, you can just because I'm able to get flowers from all over the world. Like one of my favorite flowers is a Waburo flower, and it's from Japan, so I can order different flowers from all parts of the world. And then
you order them. Are you growing them?
no, I am not a grower. I'm a florist.
This is what I'm saying. You can order them, but you cannot grow them. It's the soil. That's what I've learned. Some things you will get it, and they wonder why is it choking, why is it dying? It's because of the soil,
right?
And they can't grow in this type of environment. It's either not enough rain, or it's not. What is my anyway? It's not enough rain. It's not enough sun. The humidity is too high, or is it too low? It's a lot when it comes to being a florist.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I'm glad you took that and said, you know what? Because a lot of people, that's like being. I don't know if you watch sports, but if you watch football, that's like being a black man as a kicker on an NFL team. It's rare. It's very rare. Mike.
Yes, sir.
You know we're on the air, right?
I do.
You know we're live, right?
I do.
Stop walking in behind her, guy.
I'm sorry, my guy. You. I'm sorry, my guy.
All right. Hey, Eric. Big E. This is Big E, man. Big E and friends from the evening show, man. He's coming on every Thursday night. Big E, I'm gonna tune in. Thank you for tuning in, man. That's my guy right there. So what it is that we're gonna bring. Oh boy, here he comes.
I got some questions for Monet.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you more?
First of all, she didn't say you can call her Monet. She said I can call her Monet.
You can call me Monet.
Okay. Now you can call her Monet. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you favor artificial or real flowers?
Real, because that's what I work with.
Oh.
And I think I'm not gonna say they're prettier, but I think they just give a more bang for your buck, in my opinion.
Okay.
I just love real flowers.
Wow. How can we ask how much something like this goes for a nice formal wedding?
Yes, but it also depends on when the wedding is, because different flowers have a different price depending on the season.
Okay.
So let's say you want to get married and you want to have a lot of roses in Valentine's Day. Well, that's going to be a different price than if you want to get married and have roses, say, in December. So it's the beautiful thing about floral is that it is very you have to put together what you would like, and then that's how it comes.
Wow.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things that we don't look at when we're trying to buy stuff like that.
Oh my goodness. You know what? We have to start and pause for a commercial. It is that time. And when we come back, we're going to bring Eileen back as well, because I have a couple of questions.
Oh, you're not done with that insurance yet, are you?
But we'll be right back.
You got it.
Don't move. We'll be right back.
Do not move.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, you can see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline to see if you qualify for a CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Recover Now is a national campaign aimed at the education and awareness of the devastating effects of opioid and heroin abuse and curbing drug and alcohol addiction in the United States. Recover Now is sponsored by treatment facilities nationwide. Many of them have been where you are, and they want to help by spreading a message of hope and recovery. They're working hand in hand with major insurance companies nationwide that can help you or a loved one get clean in 7 to 30 days. Recover Now is embarking on a national outreach campaign on TV and radio to promote anti-addiction messages. So if you, a loved one, or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, do not wait. A new life for you could be 30 days away. Call us right now. I promise this call can change your life. Sponsored by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
Call 877-675-2490.
Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Wiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 877-801-8832. That's 877-801-8832. Again, that's 877-801-8832.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand, with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
Nope, I am not yielded. I am not yielded. I am Lorenzo. And we are here at the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. Thank you for joining in with us. We are here with two beautiful guests that is doing their thing in this industry. We hit on two dynamic, different topics that's going on. Mike, come on in. Where's your voice at? Come on, Mike.
Oh! Sing it.
Oh my
that's what the guests are for, right?
That's what the guests are for.
All
They're
right.
supposed to come in here and they are supposed to sing a song. They're
That's
supposed
right.
to scream to the top of their lungs.
That's right.
This is what we're here to do. We are giving you some insight. And y'all know today's topic is how much are you worth? Now, how much are you worth? Some people don't know the value of themselves.
$18.49 discount today only.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're about to bring back Miss Eileen Collins, and we are going to definitely speak about the reason why I said, how much are you worth? Because some people don't understand the value that they are. And then we talking about life insurance. Now, if the Mike is hilarious. We're talking about life insurance right now. See this? Okay, hold on. Let me put this up real quick. Look at this. Look at it. Look how I do this. If you guys, I'm just gonna promote this real quick. If you guys are in any time, she travels, guys. So it's like go to her website. Go to her website right now. And you can book her to do your wedding. It's wedding season. It's retirement season. It is graduation season. All these seasons are out here. It's renewing wedding vow season. It is divorce party season. It is all of these seasons. So, hey, if you want somebody to come and decorate in a beautiful way, The website is right there.
I would say she's citywide, but I'd be wrong. I would say she's countywide, but I'd be wrong. I would say she's statewide, but I'd be wrong.
You're wrong.
I would even say she'd be nationwide, and I'd be wrong. This girl is worldwide, people. She is known for them beautiful flowers, and I'm gonna shut up.
You know what? Anything else you would like to add before I bring in? Because I got some questions for this other lady that's here.
Okay. Yes, just a couple more things. One, that I am actually a certified floral designer. So you're not just getting a florist, you're getting someone who is trained professionally to do beautiful work for you.
So you got a green thumb.
I'm not a planter, but I mean, I was trained on floral and how to prep the flowers correctly, delivery, all of that. How to do different and unique designs for you that most people aren't going to see every day. Like you're not going to see it in the grocery store. You're just not going to do that.
She's got a green eye.
So the difference is with a green thumb, those are the growers. Those are ones that actually grow the flowers and know how to nurture them while they're in the dirt.
Yes.
When they come out the dirt, you nurture them and bring them to the place and keep them looking vibrant and good until they throw them away after the whole thing. How do you feel? That's one thing I never asked a florist how they feel at the end of an event when the flowers and everything just goes into the trash. How do y'all feel?
Oh.
I feel like, at the end of the event, I feel so relieved. Even though they go into the trash, I feel like because of bride or whoever I'm doing it for, I feel like they usually have the most amazing experience. They're always telling me how beautiful the flowers are. I'm like, I just feel great because I'm glad you love them. And I know flowers are gonna die, so I understand you do what you need to do with them. But I just feel amazing that they feel like they've gotten more than their money's worth. They enjoy the flowers. Everybody enjoys the flowers. They're sharing it with everybody, and the event turned out amazing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I do multicultural flowers too, because I've not only done American weddings, but I also freelance, and so I've done Hindu. I was working for a company, but I've done Hindu weddings as well. So one of the last ones I did was $1 million Hindu wedding.
Whoa!
So
Whoa! $1 million wedding. That's all you had to say.
You know what, Mike, we don't see you. So Mike.
No, no.
Listen, our host is she said they just snatched them apart at the funeral, which is the funeral, but they say funeral. So that's when it's looking all nice and it's sitting up there and it's beautiful. And, at the end of the funeral, you got people just run up there and just start grabbing flowers. I mean,
I see that too, and I'm like, well, at least they like them.
Yeah, at least they like them. That's what I say. At least they like them. They love them. It is what it is. But it is actually 23 minutes to the top of the hour. The top of the hour, we all know that it's called the I Don't Like.
Yes.
So the I Don't Like is it's actually been bought by our host. It's branded. It's IONLIKE on his shirt. So what happens in that part of the segment, we say, I don't like. Now with the I don't like, you started out and it's a testimony period. So with the testimony period, you just sit there and say, what the ghost of Christmas past? Where is Mike? Oh, I hear him. Oh my God. Look, Yielded said, the ghost of Christmas past. Where's Mike? Oh, I hear him.
You see me.
She said, I don't like Michael is a ghost. I'm done. Anyway. That's Yielded. That's our host. She's actually out doing other projects and things of that nature.
Lorenzo, is it okay if I said I don't like it?
No, don't say that. It's I don't like. It's branded. If you say that, you get removed from the screen. Anyway, so that's the part. So Mike, move over. I'm talking to Monet. Yes. So when we come back at 7:00. Or just before, think about, because I'm about to bring in Miss Collins, think about I don't like, okay? And it's a testimony period. You know how they do in church? Mm-hmm. It's a testimony period of what the things that, I don't like this or I don't like that. It could be your job. I don't like something that happened on the job. I don't like how this person came in and said they wanted $1 million festivity, but they only got $1,000. Like stuff like that. Okay, So you think about that. I'm gonna bring in Miss Collins because I have a couple of questions from Miss Collins, and let's bring her in right now. Miss Collins, hi, welcome back. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry, my battery went down. So
It's okay. Well, welcome back
back
to
up.
the Fire Show where we bring the heat to the word on the street.
Mm.
I have a question.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go because my topic is how much are you worth, and my topic is this: money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Look at this right here. 6 p.m. This is our host, y'all, talking to me on here instead of just anyway. She's saying it's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's only 7 in New York. Yes, I'm sorry. I get it confused. 6 o'clock your time, 7 o'clock my time. It's the I don't like. I know everybody probably said
bully. I was gonna let you slide on that. I wasn't about to bully you.
I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied in the comments. Anyway, it's okay. All right, Eileen.
Yes.
When it comes to life insurance, what do you look for to get the value of a person through their life insurance? Because some people get 100,000, some people get 1 million, some people get 500,000, some people get 50,000. What is it actually that people like us? What is it that we need to do or have so our insurance can go up? Because I'm listening and I'm hearing a lot of people say, oh boy, Mike, look down at the screen, Mike.
I am.
You see that?
Not yet.
Okay. You don't see what I see right now. I'm not even gonna say nothing right now. Anyway,
I see it.
Oh Lord, I don't even know. Anyway, let me finish my question before. I don't know if she wave like this if you want to come in. If you don't, wave like this. Oh, he can. Okay. Well, tell me if you want this or you want this, and then we'll know. Oh, you want to? I don't know this. Not you, Miss Eileen.
Oh,
no, not.
I'm sorry. Anyway, let me get back on the topic.
Yeah.
Now, with people,
not here.
The value of their contract for life insurance, right? What are the dynamics that you look for? What are it's like health, what kids like? What is it that you're looking for? Like personal
criteria,
health, wealth, what? Because like I said, it's different ranges of life insurance, and then I know there's life, there's term, whole life, term. I think that's it, right? Just two.
Well, there's a lot of different types of products. It's way more than two. But when I'm sitting down talking to a customer, the ideal, and I'm just going to talk about the ideal situation. The ideal situation is pretty much to help a customer understand what their goals are. That's the first thing, because different people have different goals. Some people come in, they says, I want a burial policy. I just want enough money to bury me. Okay, we can do that. And then there are others that the other extreme is somebody who says, I want to leave a legacy, and then you have the in between. So a person really needs to know when they're talking about life insurance, what exactly it is that they want this to, it's a tool. What do you want this tool to help you to accomplish?
Legacy.
To me, for somebody who wants to leave a legacy, is you think in terms of, who are you going to leave that legacy to? So let's say you have a wife or husband, a spouse. You have a spouse or a partner, and you have children. Okay, so maybe you have gained a lot of wealth. And now, what you have to understand is now that you've gained all this wealth, the people that you are leaving this wealth to may not have wealth. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, not just the life insurance, but life insurance is one of the tools that you can use. So if you're trying to leave a legacy, you want to make sure the things that you accomplished during your lifetime that can continue on throughout the people that you're leaving it to lifetime, and in hope that they will, leave it to their kids. So let's just say a person who may own multiple properties. You might have a parent that owns multiple properties. Okay, well, their children may not have the net worth of their parent. So money needs to be left in either life insurance, which is the easiest way to leave it, or a trust where they can be able to take care of that property and build upon it, because there's taxes that have to be paid, there's upkeep that has to be done, and just managing a property, that it's a lot. So a lot of times what we have seen, people will inherit things, but they're not able to keep it because they don't have the finances. So that's where the life insurance policy or a trust with cash, some form of way of getting cash, where now I inherited my mom's house, but now I can afford to pay the taxes on it. I can pay for remodeling if something happens. If there's an insurance claim, I could pay the deductible. So that's where the life insurance part comes in at.
Hold on. Hold on.
Excuse me, real quick.
Somebody said, hold on. Somebody said, I'm not spending no money to bury him. I need that money to pay my
Am I not
mortgage.
saying the exact same thing?
Anyway,
welcome to the show, Yielded. How are you doing?
Miss Monet, this is our host, Yielded.
Hi,
Yielded.
How are you?
What was she saying?
Huh?
What are you saying?
What? Yielded, what are you saying? You saying you're not using no money to bury the man, you're going to take his money to pay your mortgage? You know what? And now she gets quiet. Now,
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That's our host.
Did you get that?
I can't with her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and I was just going to say, just like, you guys have businesses. This your radio station is your business. It takes money to run your radio station. So if you were wanting to leave this to one of your kids or somebody else as a legacy to continue on when you're not here, they need a source of finance to help to pay the bills. And so a lot of times, the business brings in money, but it may not bring in enough, especially for a new person coming in that's going to make mistakes, because they don't have you to tell them like, hey, this might not be a good idea, or they might want to try different things, which can get them in trouble. But actually having a life insurance policy or some type of cash, left to them, that would definitely help to keep the business going. So that's another thing. A lot of times is the saddest thing is to see people, they lose their mom's house or their dad's house. They lose things that their parents or their dad went out and he owned a whole lot of land, and the kids lose it because they can't pay the taxes. So there's so many things that the person probably didn't think about, like, okay, I have this house for the kids, and they have this land, but we don't want you to sell it, or we don't want you to compromise it. So we need to leave something else to make sure that you're able to maintain it, and that's the legacy part of it.
All right.
Is there a time frame? Like, let's just say I have my house, I got my kids, I got my wife. Wife suddenly chokes on a shrimp or something and passes away.
Oh my God!
How long do I have to? What's the period of time before I get my money as the beneficiary?
It depends on how long you've had the policy. With most life insurance policies, there is a 2-year period where they can check to see that there's no foul play. So the insurance companies have that, but the policy is over 2 years old, then usually the payout is, you should expect to see something within 30 days.
Ooh, choke.
Whoa,
Choke.
where that feedback coming from?
And it was a shrimp too. Yielded.
You know
It was
what?
a shrimp. Just in case somebody you know has an eating disorder, they can only eat shrimp. God forbid they choke on a shrimp.
But Michael, this is somebody said this. Somebody
Whatever.
said,
He eats
ladies,
more than
listen,
shrimp.
he's
I
saying
just
a
choose
lot.
not to eat more than shrimp.
I'm done. Anyway, Miss Yilda, do you have any questions for our
I
guest?
do not. I'm in a quiet room, so that's why I'm typing.
Oh, you're in the quiet room.
Yeah.
7:30, huh? Is it
Huh?
white? Is it white and padded?
I took my jacket off to come on here.
What?
I took my jacket off to come on.
Oh, she took a jacket
They
off.
took your jacket off.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, well, you know what? It is 10 minutes to the top of the hour. The next part of our hour, we're going to talk about I don't like I said before. I don't like is a testimony period. And with this testimony period, and before we let you guys go, with the testimony period of I don't like, we would like to know if you have a couple of I don't likes. And to start it off, you have to say I don't like. And then you say what it is that you do not like.
Usually,
you have to say I don't like because I don't like is trademark. I don't like Pastor J here feedback. I don't like either. All of a sudden, it just came boom. I said, what happened? That's what I said. Anyway, so before we let you guys go, I would like to know if you have an I don't like.
You have an I don't like? Is there something that you own like? I don't like?
Let me think.
Well, she's thinking, I have one, of course. I don't like people that judge the insurance industry without having factual information. One of the things that really comes to mind is like we were watching the fires in California, and there was so much misinformation regarding how the insurance companies were handling things. And people were talking, and they were saying so many things that was not true. And I'll give you one example. They were saying right before the fire that the insurance companies was going around canceling people's policies. Well, that's not true because legally they can't. They have to send a notice of cancellation. If they're going to non-renew a policy, then they have to give you 30-day notice. So, people did have 30 days to place their insurance with another company. So if they cancel it without the 30-day notice, that means it was a non-pay. That means they didn't pay their premium. So there was a lot of information that was spread, especially when there's things that, there's already a catastrophe. It's, people just start talking about things and they're not saying things that are factual.
Is it true? Eileen, is it true?
Mike.
It's true. Yes.
It's you.
It's me.
Somehow you're bringing feedback in somewhere.
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Eileen, is it true that most of the major insurance companies pulled out of California?
Yes, a lot of them did pull out of California. However, there were still insurance companies in California. And there's also the state insurance company. Every state has a state insurance company where if you can't get insurance through the regular markets, then you can always get insurance through the state. Every state has that.
So does that mean that once they closed out, which a lot of major companies did, that drove the price of insurance through the roof in California? Now,
yes, and rightfully so, because we have to look at this very fairly. Insurance companies is just like any other company. They have to pay their bills. So they have to look at the money that's coming in and they have to look at the money that's going out. So if they have more money going out than coming in, they have to come up with a strategy of how you balance it out. So what would you do if you had, $10,000 a week coming out of your account and you were only bringing in 7,000 and this was happening week after week, what would you do? So would you continue to charge the same prices and do the same things and do things the same way? No, you would figure out if my outgoing is 10,000, I need to figure out what I need to do to have my incoming to offset that. And that's what the insurance companies were doing. So you would see that since this is 2005, since 2020, since COVID, we lost about 13 insurance companies. 13 went out of business because they could not afford to stay in business because they were paying out more claims than money that was coming in. So the ones that were able to stay in business, they had to figure out how to build the correct rate for the exposures in order to stay in business.
Wow.
Now, if you were to go and look at insurance companies and their records, their financials are public records, and you look at it over, I would say between the 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, they started making money because they kind of figured out the pricing. 25, it's just, it depends on, the product. But for the last 3 years, especially 19, 20, 21, 22, they were losing so much money that a lot of them went under.
Is that how the 5% deductible came up?
Yes, because they're trying to figure out a way of, if we know we've raised rates, and we know we've raised rates to a point where it's unaffordable to a lot of people. So instead of continuing to raise the rates, what are some other things that we can do to offset, our losses? So back in 2020, the average claim was about $12,000. In 2024, the average claim was about 50,000.
Wow.
Cars, and the same thing with cars. Cars are more expensive with all the new electrical cars and all the technology. Cars cost more to repair so everything is more expensive. So you have to think about the insurance companies. They have to look at, we got all these, the claims have tripled, more than tripled, and then employees, their cost is more. And now you have all these expenses. So it's just like when you run in a household, you have to look at what's going out and what's coming in. If you have more going out than coming in, then you need to look and do something a little bit different.
Start getting rid of
whatever your formula is to balance it out.
All right. So now, like I said, we about to let our beautiful guests go. Before they go, Miss Eileen, where can the Fire Knights get in contact with you?
Okay, there's a couple of places they can contact me. My website is www.eileenpcollins.com, and you can find me on Facebook at Eileen Collins Insurance Agency. And just to let them know that our agency is right now, we're in the top 5. We have been picked as the top 5 insurance companies with the Houston Chronicle. And so we're trying to get to that number 1 spot. So we've had a lot of our customers and people who think we do a good job nominated us and got us in the nomination to be in the top 5. So if anybody wants to vote for us, they can go to chron.com/best and look under, is it financial services? I think it's under financial services, and you'll see Eileen Collins Insurance Agency, and you can vote for us. And you can vote for us every day until the 27th. So we're hoping to be number 1.
All right.
We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and again, my website is www.eileenpcollins.com, and we're located in Spring, Texas, and we'd be glad to hear from you.
All right. Rolling on the bottom of the screen. Now, Monet.
Yes.
I'm not gonna let you get out of here without an I don't like.
I know I have my own like. I know what I don't. I want to say what I don't like.
I don't like.
Okay, I don't like. I'm sorry. Let me
There
say
you go. There you go. Come on.
Okay, I don't like, and this was really popular when I was first starting out my business. I don't like when people came to me and they wanted to get, a lot of information out of me and how to do their event, and then they wouldn't go with me. They would take that information and they would go somewhere else. So it's
I don't like it.
I don't like that. Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
So they were taking your creative ideas and running to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So now you know better.
Now I know better. Yes.
Now you know better.
Yes.
And look where you are. You're traveling around the world. You're doing everything under the sun. Come on now. A few broken shells, eggshells. Hey, it is what it is.
It was a learning experience. It was a learning curve for me. I'm like, okay, now I know what to do in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look. One of our finance says thieving.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stealing from you, stealing your ideas, and trying to run and trying to get it done a different type of way. And I bet you it didn't come out what it's supposed to have come out. If
because they would have these beautiful pictures sometimes, and I would like say, hey, maybe you want to try it this way because to fit your budget, and they say, oh, okay, cool, and then just go somewhere else. I don't need to call back. I'm like, okay, well.
They'll go to Instagram and how did she do that?
Yeah.
Let me go to you did it.
Yeah, I get ghosted. I used to get ghosted like that.
Okay, what did we learn from that?
I learned if someone wants to come to me and they want to book a consultation, of course, charge them. So you cannot have my information for free. It's okay if you want to book a consultation. I can design something out for you. But exactly.
But you're gonna pay.
Exactly.
Look, the thing is, book a consultation.
Exactly.
Book a consultation, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
How do we book that consultation?
Oh, a couple ways. You can either go through my website. I have a lot of information on there. I have my phone number, my email on there. So you can call me, you can text me, you can email me. I do at least a 24-hour return answering your message. So there's that. Also, and my phone number is, can I say it online?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I got you. Listen, I have your website up there. I don't know who,
you're not Mike Jones.
Listening.
No.
No.
Okay, it's on my website. How about that? And then if they also want to follow, see more pictures of my work, I'm also on Facebook and I'm also on Instagram. So my Facebook is, my first name is actually Ilissa, and I'll spell it out. It's ILISSA Monet, MONET Collins. That's my Facebook, and my Instagram is my first and middle name, Ilissa, ILISSA, middle name MONET. That's for Instagram at Ilissa Monet.
See? Thank you, ladies, for coming and sharing your stories with us today. I'm running a little late. I know somebody's gonna yell at me and bully me later, but it's okay. We run a little behind schedule, but it's all right.
I don't like.
We're about to go into the I don't like segment of our show, and then we're gonna do that after the commercial. Any last words from our ladies before we let our beautiful ladies go? Any last words?
Thank you, Lorenzo and Mike, for inviting us. This has been a pleasure, and it's so helpful to small businesses that you guys let us get our voice out there, and hopefully somebody that we've never would have met, we get a chance to meet through you. So much appreciation. Thank you for your time, and thank you for choosing us to be on your show.
You're welcome.
Yes, you gave our Fire Knights a lot of knowledge today, and I tell you what, it probably won't be long till they say, "Hey, bring her back on so we can ask her some more questions."
Oh yeah,
I'm always here.
And when I'm finally moved to the Houston area, I'll look you up.
Okay. Absolutely.
I need insurance, car insurance, boat insurance, house insurance, life insurance. I need all of that when I get down there. I want different insurance. It might be a little more inexpensive when I come there than up here. I'm just saying.
Okay.
New York be trying to rob us. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's anyway.
Houston,
I don't like it. All right. We're going to go for a quick commercials. We're going to let our beautiful ladies go. And don't be a stranger. We're here every Tuesday from 4 to 7
Central Standard Time.
5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, and 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. So we're from the east to the west, north, south. We around the town.
About the mountain time zone.
We're around everywhere. So thank you guys for coming on our show. We're the Fire Show hosted by Yielded, who just popped in real briefly because she knows she wasn't supposed to be here, but she's supposed to be doing what I tell her to do. As y'all didn't know, I am her manager, so she's not even supposed to be here, but I'm going to get on her later, but it's okay.
I can't wait to hear that conversation.
It's gonna be some table shaking. Nah, just kidding.
Well, you gonna make them leave, or can they stay, or
if they want to hang around, you can hang around, but we got to go to a commercial break. I didn't know if they still have time to hang around for the hour.
They got a commercial break to make that decision.
They have about 3.5 minutes.
There you go.
We'll be back.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
Recover Now is a national campaign aimed at the education and awareness of the devastating effects of opioid and heroin abuse and curbing drug and alcohol addiction in the United States. Recover Now is sponsored by treatment facilities nationwide. Many of them have been where you are, and they want to help by spreading a message of hope and recovery. They're working hand in hand with major insurance companies nationwide that can help you or a loved one get clean in 7 to 30 days. Recover Now is embarking on a national outreach campaign on TV and radio to promote anti-addiction messages. So if you, a loved one, or someone you know has a problem with drugs or alcohol, do not wait. A new life for you could be 30 days away. Call us right now. I promise this call can change your life. Sponsored by the Detox and Treatment Helpline.
Call 877-675-2490.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony Community Singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945 Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception 5 p.m. Red carpet 5:30 p.m. Main show 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. When they ask me how I did it, I say God taught me. When they ask me how I'm winning, I say God taught me. When they ask me why I'm different, I say God taught me. This my time to get it. God taught me. I have never made a song that I do not like. People always changing colors like a stoplight. I'ma call you lefty cause I know you not right. If you thought I was done, you should learn from Saint Nick and check twice.
What's up, family? It's your boy Cousin Al reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
It's your boy Uncle Luck. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show, baby. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wait, it's your boy, Lee to the Ride. What up, everybody? And I'm rocking worldwide with my girl Yielded. She keep bringing that blaze to the FIYAH Show. Ooh, wee. So y'all keep it funky, keep it peaceful, keep that love, and Yielded, you keep bringing that fire, lady. Ooh.
I'm Sean Lee House from Kansas City, rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
Hello there, this is your head Deacon Tuesday from Charlotte, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with you on the FIYAH Show. Now you know, let's go.
What's up? It's your boy, comedian Cousin Al from Houston, Texas, and I'm rocking with my girl Yielded on the FIYAH Show. Every Tuesday from 4 to 7.
This is Naisha Miller from Seattle, Washington, and I'm rocking with Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
What up, world? It's your boy Januel coming out that H that H-Time, and I'm rocking with my girl Yielded and that FIYAH Show all the time. That's right.
Hey, yo, Antoine Hilton from Long Island, New York, and I'm rocking with my main girl Yielded on the FIYAH Show.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, my people? How y'all doing today? I'm glad that you're here. It is 11 minutes past the hour. Where you been? That's what our host would say. Where you been? We've been here for over 2 hours. Topics. Okay. Michael, come up in the building.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm jamming all day to this song.
Michael, what's going on, my guy?
I don't like time.
Time be moving, brother.
You know, Lorenzo, is between me and you. I don't like being bullied by someone that ain't here.
Wow.
You
Well,
know,
hey,
it is a I don't like section.
It's definitely the I don't like section.
And yeah. But I do love me some Yielded.
We all love Yielded.
Yes. Vote, everyone. Vote for Yielded. Vote
for Yielded. Yes.
Congratulations to Dallas. Congratulations. Everybody knows him as Tiny Son, my son, Michael. Congratulations to him for his hard work and dedication to the schooling. Both my children graduate, and I couldn't be happier, people. It's an amazing feat raising these kids. You know, it's especially now.
Yes.
Especially now in these times, you know, I sit back the other day, I was sitting back thinking about the time difference from when I was a cheering until now. And there is no way.
You said when you was a what?
A little cheering.
Okay. How long ago was that, Mike?
Dude, I can't. That then I give away my age.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
Well, it was back in the day before the cell phone, before the beeper, before the computer.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days,
and help me out if I'm wrong on this one. A lot of these kids these days wouldn't have lasted 3 days in our days.
Oh man, listen, a lot of kids wouldn't last an hour.
One night.
Yeah, we did things back in the days that actually
it required skill.
I gotta say
that. Guts. It required a lot.
We didn't care what it was. We would jump off the swing set. Ask a child if they're gonna jump off the swings now. They'll be like,
How about the merry-go-round?
Man, you know how many times I fell off of that?
Until gravity threw you off.
They go faster and faster and faster and faster. And then that's when, if you go to like a carnival and the thing that stick you to the wall.
Yes, the gravitron.
They stole that from that.
Oh my God. And I tell you what, we used to get hurt on the daily.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get hurt on the daily and go home. And the only thing that we would tell our parents is, oops, I did it again. And we get in trouble. And then for doing what we did, what did we get? A beat down.
Exactly.
On top of the beat down that we took.
Uh-huh. Hey, mama. Hi, my mama daughter. She said, hey, it's your mama daughter at grandbaby's graduation, but I keep popping in. Hey, MISTR and Michael. Hey, my mama's daughter. How you doing?
Hey, mama's daughter. How you doing over there in KC land?
She ain't in okay. Anyway, it is, I don't like, that's my mama daughter. That's not.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. But look what I got. I'm going to show y'all something that I was left. Oh, you can't see it.
Can't see it.
Uh-oh.
Can't see it.
I know who can see it. Is Eileen still on is she still on?
No.
Uh-oh. Well,
she's going to get back on.
You can't see what this says, but it says to vote.
Well, we can't, Mike.
Agent.
Look.
Mike. Anyway, Mike.
Okay.
Segment of I don't like. Jay said, I don't like the people that say they voted for Anointed Radio in the Stellar Award voting and didn't vote. I'm upset with that. You know why I'm upset with that? Because if you say you're going to vote, you say you're going to do something, just do it.
Vote.
You know, and we're part of the Anointed Network, radio network. We are part of this. That's why I'm encouraging people to go out there and vote and vote and vote and vote and vote. But guess what? We're going to see the results of the voting, I believe, the end of this week, if we are actually going to be nominated for a Stellar Award this year.
Wait, we're not nominated?
We had to, they go through the first round, then they go through the second round. Once you get past the first round, and then it takes off from that point.
The preliminaries.
Yes, we gotta get past the preliminaries.
Then we get to the quarterfinals, then the finals.
That is correct, sir. That is correct. You got any I don't likes?
I already told you one of my I don't likes. I don't like driving down the road and somebody cuts you off and starts bobbing and weaving in front of you, and testing all of my patience, testing all of my what do you do, man? Besides just let them go?
I have no idea. I don't know. We still have our guests here. I guess they want to hang out with us, huh? Let's bring them back in. Hey, you want to hang out with us? You didn't want to leave, huh?
I missed you.
Oh well, hey, let's get going. We're talking.
Insisted.
That's called I don't like. Oh, we can see it there. There you go. Oh, she said I'm coming back, so I can. Oh Lord, best of best. Best was that best of the best? Best of the best. Okay, lift it up a little bit.
Higher
is fierce. Keep going up a little bit.
Higher.
We need your vote. Vote higher. Vote for us. Keep going.
All the way. Keep going. Almost to the bottom. More. Higher.
Okay.
And there it is.
Go. CHRON.com/best. There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
There's all kinds of voting. There's all kinds of graduating. There's all kinds of everything going on.
Cron. It's the Houston Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Cron.
I'm not from down there. I'm sorry.
The Houston Chronicle is our largest newspaper in the area.
It's our
only. And we have the Daily News, and we have Newsday. So what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Well, the Houston Chronicle is equivalent to that.
Okay, all right.
We used to have the Houston Post and the Chronicle. The Post had better comics, but then they dissolved it. So now I don't even read comics anymore.
We got to hold up. We have an hour like. Oh, okay. Cindy said, "I definitely voted. Thank you, Cindy, for voting. We appreciate it." And she said, "I don't like when gospel singers put too many syllables in their songs and end up going off key, and it make it hard to sing along with them." You must have missed the dedicated news, Cindy.
Oh my God!
You would have been very upset with the dedicated news. What I'm gonna tell you to do is go back at the end of the show and recap. And I'm telling you, you're gonna fall out, pass out, die laughing. Well, not die laughing. I don't like saying that. You're gonna just crack up and laugh at the dedicated news. So I'm just saying that's what we got to talk about. See, I don't like. Come on. Yeah, you missed it, Cindy. Go back. You know, we in all podcast areas. We on Spotify. You can come back to Facebook, YouTube, all these things you can come back to, and you can look at the show over and over again. So I have an I don't like.
Come on.
I don't like when you in church and somebody come up in a wheelchair and they want to sing Walk Around Heaven. I don't like it.
Okay, you got me. Oh my God, you're wrong for that. I think that's worse than saying die laughing.
I don't like. Look. I got look at Monet. Monet got a stone face over there. Like she don't, she want to laugh, but she just sit there like I'm not going to hell with gasoline throws on. I'm not doing that.
I don't like when I'm in church and the girl behind me thinks she can sing and she can't.
Just like from the dedicated news.
Loud and proud too.
Loud, proud, and off key.
Go tell it all about. Okay, stop.
I can't. I'm done. I can't. I don't like when somebody come up in church with crutches on talking about I'm learning to lean on Jesus. I'm just saying. I'm gonna get
I have one. I have an I don't like.
Monet. I'm gonna get Monet crying over there. Watch. Go ahead, Eileen.
I don't like when people put their business on social media and get mad at other people when they comment on it and start talking about it.
Oh, I love that though. I love watching mess.
I mean, why put your mess out there if you don't want people to say anything about it?
Because you got people like me with popcorn. I'll be eating popcorn reading that mess.
Listen, I'm with you. I don't like it either. My thing is your business is your business. Why are we sharing?
That's right. That's right. You put it out there, and ain't no longer.
You put it out there, then you shouldn't be okay with people talking about it.
That's right.
Exactly. Hey, boss lady, how you doing? Welcome. We are in the segment of I don't like. So, get me with an I don't like, Miss Penny. Look.
I don't like when
she said she calling my mother.
As a real estate agent, I don't like closing early in the morning and I don't get funded for 3 days later.
Well,
I don't like
it. Ain't that supposed to? You're supposed to make sure that the money go through escrow and all that good stuff.
It don't take 3 days. It don't take 3 days. I don't like it. Made me not go out one night. Nothing says stay home, Mike, like don't pay them.
Oh my goodness. Listen, this is okay. See, listen. Eileen, Monet.
Yes.
I'm about to put something up here and read it. And these are our fire nights. It's not me. It's the fire night.
Come on.
Okay. Boss, they say, I was on that whitey job and missed half the show.
Hey, Some people got to work.
These are our fire nights. I'm telling you, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. But guess what, boss lady? You can always rewatch.
That's right. That's the beauty of the podcast.
That is the beauty of the podcast.
But if you don't see that red dot up on the right, upper left-hand side, you're missing the live.
Listen. We got some more I don't like. I don't like when somebody have a cast on their arm, talking about their arms are too short to box with God. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay, try again.
I'm just saying.
She's not laughing.
Oh, she got a stone face over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
she's doing the make me laugh challenge.
Look. I got Eileen laughing. I'm good.
All right. Well,
I got somebody laughing. I'm good. It's all right. You know, you don't think I'm funny? You don't think I'm funny? I'm not a comedian. She's still trying to be.
Oh my God. Where is Yielded? Where is Yielded?
What's going on?
What's going on?
She's trying to be real like
me.
I'm so serial.
No,
right
we're talking
now.
about me.
Oh,
not you. We're talking about her. Monet over there trying to do stone face. She
Let's all say it
smile.
together.
You can smile. It's okay. I need another I don't like. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, let me think.
Oh, look. The wheels are turning.
There they go.
The wheels are turning.
Put some grease in there.
I wonder if she like when people don't want to pay for her flowers.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Ooh,
I don't
what?
like when people do not want to pay, but it's like they almost have champagne taste or beer budget, and it's like they're not willing
You
to
visit New York, didn't you?
She went
You
there.
came to New York with that one.
She
Okay.
went there. That's the same person that says, "Can I get that free consultation?"
And I don't mind educating people, but it's like they're very adamant on this and they want to pay this price. I'm like, that's not the price.
Oh, so they have champagne taste on a beer budget.
Yes.
That's what I say all the time.
Lone Star
I
beer.
don't like it either. My time is valuable. That's why I don't do free consultations.
That's right. That's right.
What the topic of the show is what? How much are you worth? Know your
What
value.
is my worth?
Know your value. There's
That's
no
right.
one can tell you what you're worth except for you.
And I don't like when they're bridezilla or mother of the bridezilla or groomzilla about it.
Oh my Lord. You
Did
got
you
any
just say
Bridezilla
groomzilla?
comments?
Huh?
You said groomzilla?
I said groomzilla.
They exist.
Who's a
They exist.
groomzilla?
I've had some experiences.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Tell me about it.
Now-
Come
now
on.
you
Come
got
on. I need to hear this.
Yeah.
You talking about a dude?
Come on.
It's not even his wedding.
Yes,
It
it
is his wedding. She said
it's
the
his wedding.
Groomzilla.
No, it's her wedding. But anyway, we just pay for it, as we say. Go ahead.
Well,
Nice answer.
I've had multiple where sometimes I'm like, I didn't even hear from the bride. I don't even know if she likes this, but the groom plans out the whole thing, very demanding, wants very specific things. And sometimes I'm like, okay. And sometimes that comes with a champagne taste and beer budget. I'm like, okay, it's gonna cost this much, and they don't want to pay that.
No, let's talk about that. We still on the topics of this groomzilla thing because
That's what I'm saying, the groomzilla.
That's a whole movie in the making. You need to write a script on that one because I've never heard of that before. I heard of bridezilla, mother of the bridezilla. I never heard of
the bride.
What's going on, Lorenzo, is that in the most recent years, grooms are planning the weddings more or equally as much as the brides. And their demands can be a little bit worse.
Wow.
Like I said, sometimes I'm like, I hope the bride likes this, but they're the ones planning everything. The bride just shows up.
I think Kanye West started it when he married Kim Kardashian, and he pretty much planned the wedding. And so Kanye West started the groomzilla because he was a groomzilla. Even though the wedding was extremely beautiful and stuff, he pretty much, Kim just showed up pretty much. But you could tell Kanye, it was Kanye's wedding. Well, other men have picked up on Kanye's behavior, and they have taken over planning the weddings planning their weddings and not giving their brides much say, even if she's paying for it.
Wow, that's going to work out.
Even if her family is paying for it, the grooms they want their wedding. It's the groom's wedding. And it's all about the groom. And a lot of times you'll find that, I hate to say this, a lot of times the bride wants to get married so bad that she'll just go along with it. In the cases that we've seen, the brides just allow it. So the groom has his wedding.
Wow.
And the focus is on him.
And the bride just looks really pretty for the pictures.
He just shows up for her. She shows up for the groom, and he has his wedding.
I wonder how. Anyway, I'm be quiet. Let's listen. We have an. I don't like. I'm trying to eat better. I don't like that my cold pressed juice works faster. I expect it to work faster than I expected it to. And then she said, I don't like that this man is parked in the regular parking with his disabled tag on the mirror. Wow. But he may be disabled. He just probably parked there.
He's just honest.
He probably, you know what?
He's honest. He's one of those guys that, you know what, I'm not going to abuse. I'm not going to abuse this right. I'm just going to park over here. Y'all like my pathetic guy sound?
But the thing is, it's like the disabled parking may have been, he probably didn't have a park there, so he parked in a regular spot.
Lorenzo, would you park in a handicap zone?
Yes, I will.
Oh boy, that was quick.
I have done it.
Eileen, would you do it?
Of course. If I was handicapped, yes, and I was.
No. If you're not handicapped.
No, I would not. No, I totally.
So if you drive somebody's car and they say, "Hey, man,"
no,
a sticker.
No, because there are people who are really handicapped. I would be thinking in terms of there may be somebody who really is handicapped that need that spot, and I would hate to be the person that that is between them, getting there safely or having a harder time. I'd rather the person who really needs it.
What if it's at like Rogers or something like that, and there's like 50 handicap spots, and you have to walk a mile before you even get to the store, and there ain't nobody in those spots?
It's that's definitely a gray area, but
still not gonna do it.
I've had, I remember when my mom was alive and she was in a wheelchair and being able
wait, we're
going
too deep now. Y'all going too deep now. This ain't that type. We on the I don't likes. We ain't going deep now.
Well, I'm just saying there are people who are legitimately handicapped that really need those spots. So I would rather walk a longer distance.
I get you. I understand, but I don't
like that. I don't like that handicapped people get to park close.
Why not?
Wheelchairs, they can roll up on there quicker than I could walk. I don't like it.
You know what? Hey, Belle. Good evening, Fire Crew and Fire Nights. Hey, now, what's going on? Thank you. Welcome for coming on. Listen. Let's get back to this Groomzilla. I'm sorry.
Groomzilla in the house. So, okay, you got a Groomzilla.
I'm so bothered by that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me or if I'm just bothered by it because it just don't sound right to me. These men are taking over because
the wedding.
I always figured, and with people that got married, it's always the bride that actually the groom just show up.
No.
Kanye West started a movement.
That is the stupidest movement. They had some Diddy.
I
don't know. They was chilling and partying with Diddy, so I guess that's probably what happened.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
No.
I'm just saying. I don't know because none of my guys that I know they be like, man, let the woman do that. I never. Fire nights. Fire nights. Those that are married, not married. Let me know if you ever had a groomzilla and that you know of. Just let me know. And how did that wedding end? Are they still married?
Thank you. That was my question.
They're still married.
They still married.
I remember at one of my previous jobs before I became a florist, I had another encounter with the groomzilla, very demanding. I don't know if they're still married, but I was like, wow.
Monet, would you marry a groomzilla?
No.
Eileen?
Absolutely not. I mean, I would definitely, would want some input because it's his wedding too. So definitely understand that. But, a lot of times, if you're doing a traditional wedding, the groom usually pays for like the honeymoon, and they pays for it's the bride's parents that pays for the wedding. A traditional wedding, the bride or her parents pays for the wedding, and the groom pays for the honeymoon and like what is the dinners, the
rehearsal dinners,
dinners and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that's his thing. So if I would definitely, if my parents, when I got married, my mom and dad put a lot into it, and I did ask my then husband, his opinions and what, some things, but for the most of I would say 70% of the things, it was, what I. Mm-hmm.
I bet you he miss you now. You about to become number one in your field. I bet you he miss you now. Anyway,
Lorenzo, would you marry a bridezilla?
Would I marry a bridezilla?
Yeah.
Most of the women that I've seen that actually, I won't call them bridezilla, but they know exactly what they want. I have a lot of female friends and cousins, and I always call them bridezillas. But they are focused on how they want their day to be. So the dudes that they marry, they accept it, and they be like, you know what, babe, whatever you want, whatever. I'm just gonna show up. What am I wearing? What colors are we wearing? Can I match my shoes? Let's put the. That's all dudes do. We just show up. We do not.
But you got to learn that dance too, by the way, right? Don't you have to do some sort of a line dance or something halfway through the show?
The couple's first dance? Yeah. But see, here's the thing.
Oh. I ain't never had a wedding, dude. So I don't know what to expect.
You gonna say where the fans at? Where them fans at?
But here's the thing about weddings. It's a-okay to know exactly what you want and to want things done a particular way. I'm used to those brides and I'm okay with them, especially if they're very respectful. And, that's the key thing. But no, I'm saying groomzillas as in they can be disrespectful. They can be demanding. They can be, kind of irritable. Sometimes. Other times they're like, we have all these demands and, we may or may not have the funds to meet these demands, or we're just, like I said, champagne tastes for your budget, but they're usually one or two. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with people knowing what they want. They're realistic about their goals and their dreams, and they're respectful about it.
Yeah, it's a respect situation.
They say make it happen.
Well, no, don't say make it happen. They say, hey, this is what I want. This is these are the colors, and this is the vase that I want, and I want you to execute it this way. And I'm like, okay, we could talk. We could piece everything together to make sure you're happy on your day.
Something.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Something that I've learned since my daughter, Alyssa, has been a florist, a floral artist. I go back to when I planned my wedding. I thought I knew what I wanted, and I did. I actually, for back in the day, had probably one of the most beautiful weddings. Because people still remember it. They still talk about it. And it's been a long time. You're 30 years old, so 30 years, and they still talk about it. But if I had to do things all over again, now, watching Alyssa and seeing what she does, I would say the people that have the best experience understand that they hire the right designer and allow them to use their creativity, because because when you're not the artist, you're kind of limited and you really don't know what's out there. But that designer has experienced all kinds of things. Like right now, Alyssa's getting prepared to go to Europe for a destination wedding, and she has worked on $100,000, $250,000, $1 million weddings. So when somebody comes to her, she has a wealth of information that she can share and ideas that they probably never seen or heard of, because she has done some of these really, really extravagant things. And if you've never attended an event like that, I haven't even attended some of the weddings that she's done because they won't let me in. because they want Alyssa.
I'm with the band.
I'm not a florist. Because I'm not a florist, they won't let me in. But she brings the pictures and she'd be shooting pictures while she's working. And one wedding she was doing in Austin, she did over 1,000 arrangements in like 3 days, and she was just shooting pictures back and forth. But in learning from her, it's like, oh, you find somebody who's really talented and who's really creative, and you talk to them and says, okay, I want a bohemian wedding, or I want a traditional wedding. What are your ideas? What can you, that's when you really get it. What can you advise me to have the best wedding? Because even something as simple as a bouquet, most brides, and I don't want to take over, Alyssa, you jump in, they choose the wrong bouquet for their dress. Why would you buy like a $5,000 wedding dress and cover it up with all these flowers? It's like you're hiding the beautiful dress. Why would you do that? So a lot of times consulting and asking that designer their opinions, like, okay, what I would do now is like, okay, if I'm going to wear this type dress, I would ask the floral artist what bouquet will look best for my body type and for this dress. And they can make your pictures look amazing. They know how to make your pictures look amazing. But if you come and say, I'm stuck on this idea because I saw it at another wedding, well, that bouquet may not fit you because it may not fit your body type or it may not fit your dress. So it's best to consult with the artist and say, hey, you're not trying to be this person over here. You're trying to be the best version of you. And you want something that's going to complement you, not look like, somebody, not look like you copied off this person over here and you did a bad job at it. So that's one of the things that I would say, Alyssa, you go ahead and jump in, is that
Alyssa,
a lot of times when people are choosing venues, they might choose the color somebody else have, but those colors may not work well in the venue that they're choosing.
And this, and I'll jump in also because they've seen something that someone else has done. It could be a wedding, or they see the colors and they see the flowers and they're like, this is beautiful, I want this done exactly just like this. I'm like, no, you don't. You want something custom to you. It's like I can
yes,
use
I do.
No, I've taken that idea and I have made something prettier, but it was similar. It's like, you, in my opinion, you never want to copy. You could take inspiration, but you want to always custom make it to your ideas, your style, the venue, everything.
But I gave it to you exactly how you wanted. But I looked at my picture, though.
Alyssa,
it always comes out looking amazing. Yes.
Alyssa, let me tell you this. Your mother is your biggest supporter.
Yes.
And she's your biggest promoter. I'm sitting here listening. She kept saying, Alyssa, jump in. And you just not saying, and she's going and going. Alyssa, jump in. And she just go. I'm just sitting there like this, like, go ahead. You might as well just finish it because Alyssa's not saying anything. I was like, Alyssa, jump in. Jump in.
Secretary.
Well, she's the artist and she's the one who creates. And that's just something that I've learned from her is like, have your wedding custom to you. Like what a bouquet that looks good on one body shape is not going to look good on another body shape. A bouquet that looks good with one style dress is not going to look good with another style dress. So that's where you're professional is going to, could make suggestions and say, hey, I know you're loving this cascading bouquet, but you have this beautiful, beautiful dress. Why would you cover it up? You might want to go with something smaller so that you can show off your dress.
www.thealyssamonetcollection.com.
And I also have even more up-to-date pictures on my Instagram at Alyssa Monet. So
at Alyssa Monet.
Yes, ILISSAMONET.
At Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
The gram.
Go look
I think that's where you post most. You post most of your stuff on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I don't like that people don't say whole words anymore. That's the IG.
It's so pathetic. Michael is I don't deal with Michael being down there with you guys. I mean, I have no idea how y'all put up with him.
I think he's awesome.
Michael,
I got an awesomeness vote. Wait. We got two of them. Can you say that again, for the fire nights out there? Can you say that again?
I think he's awesome. I'm hitting the awesome button. Awesome.
He's hitting the awesome button. Alyssa is like, Mom, let's trade places. Let me come to that screen. You come over here next to Michael. Because anyway. Exactly. It is 15 minutes to the top of the hour. We are having a wonderful time talking about our lives. We're talking about weddings. We're talking about groomzillas. We're talking about bridezillas. We're talking about everything right now. It is free for all right now because we are here. It is me. It is Michael. It is Alyssa. It is Eileen. And we are having a wonderful time on the Fire Show where we bring the heat to the word on the street. And we're going to continue with the I don't like. We have any more I don't likes?
Yeah, I have one. Okay, this happens with the floral. I don't like when people come in and they have colors that don't go together. Alyssa's a color. What do you call it? A color expert. And you've been trained in color. You have taken like a lot of classes on colors and what colors go together and. As far as even she's excellent at it. And somebody will come in and says, I want these colors, and that they don't go together and it's going to look crazy and they won't listen. So I don't like it when they don't know their colors and they won't listen to color advice.
And that's what Alyssa comes in at.
Yes, and I'm trying to educate them like, hey, maybe throw this color in there. And I've had this happen a couple times. Maybe throw a couple of these colors in there so that way they look a little bit more cohesive. And they're like, no. And it's like, you're not going to shine as bright as you want to be on these pictures. And it just goes in one ear out the other. But they're like, but I want you to do it. And they still think it's going to look how they think it's going to look. I'm like, it's not. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to save you.
That brown's going to look real
because
good.
There's a science. The color is a science. Mm-hmm. And there are colors that go well together. There are color theories that does not. Mm-hmm. Right?
Good old Roy G. Biv.
And then you have to know, okay, just because these colors look good right here, you're going to this venue. Is it going to be washed out in this venue? And are you what you're wearing? Is it going to wash it out? You want everything to flow together.
Yes.
Do we have fluorescent lighting? Do we have normal lighting? Do we have
lighting makes a lot of difference because certain colors look different under certain lighting. So
ask me how I know that.
And people don't know that. And they're like, oh, I want this color. I'm like, okay, well, I can tell they're using this lighting. It's not going to come out how you think it's going to look. But I try to educate.
Okay, let me I'm gonna say this. Mm-hmm. Y'all giving a lot of advice out right now for free.
If you want to know more information, feel free to call us.
That's what I'm trying.
You know how many notes we're just taking?
Look. Who signed out? I'm going to put the website up. There you go. Guys, if you want information, if you want a consultation, the website is on the screen. She does She's about to leave, y'all. So y'all better hurry up and book her because she's going to go across the waters. And once she goes across the waters, you don't know. They're gonna book her there, then book her. You may not see her till next year. I'm just saying.
Just saying. I feel like Flavor Flav right now. You Chuck D. I have to pump up what you say. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, this
His
guy right
Lord.
here. But yo, Mike. If you in church, what you gonna say?
If I'm in church,
yeah,
God, I'm coming to you, Lord.
We're teaching Mike daily how to hoop. So Mike, he gonna be in them black churches hooping.
I'm a hoop one day.
What's a hoop? I don't even know what a hoop is.
What?
Where's your black card?
Oh,
I'm gonna shred it. We got a shredder in here somewhere.
Give me that card. Give me that card.
No, I don't know what a hoop. Tell me what a hoop is. No, hoop.
Do you attend church?
Of course, I'm Baptist.
Oh,
and you don't know?
You don't know what a hoot is?
No, is that like when you're hollering or hooping and hollering?
When the preacher's up there and he be like, Lord and mighty God,
I've heard that before.
You as humble as we know how. You never heard that before?
Yeah. I have.
Give me a napkin.
That's when they be hooping.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought that was just preaching.
Well, okay. Lorenzo, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go laminate my black card now.
Oh my goodness.
Can you laminate mine too?
No, it is shredded.
Oh wow. It
is shredded.
Wow.
And this one over here is laughing, and she just found out what hooping is.
Wow.
And this one's over here laughing. She goes drop her card. She said no.
It is 9 minutes to the top of the hour. We are having a wonderful time right now. We're about to be getting out of here real soon, guys. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate everybody for signing in. Take the time out of the day to listen to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. We love you guys. Don't forget to vote. Vote. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. Listen, guys. Vote. Go to GSMA, Gospel Sound Music Awards.org, and vote for Yielded. She is in 2 categories. And our resident singer, the one that made our theme song, Antoine Hilton, he is for the best male singer, male artist, singer, whatever they want to call. Go to www.gospelsoundmusicaward.org and put your vote in. Don't forget to put them votes in. I want you to put your votes in. Thank you so much. And that has been a break from the SMA. We're back. There you go.
I'm getting ready to vote right now.
Oh, there you go. Vote for Yielded. Antoine Hilton is best male artist, and Yielded is, she got 2 categories. Her name is right there.
Gospel
Sounds Music.
Oh, I'll put it back up. It's www.gospelsoundmusicAwards.org. And you can vote as many times as you want. You don't have to vote once. You don't have to vote twice. Vote 10 times in a row if you want to. Just keep voting. And it's Yielded. You're going to see it right there.
Okay. I'm not. Okay.
Right there.
And then you're going to look for Yielded and the Fire Show. And
and I'm gonna, and at this moment, I'm gonna play the commercial, and we'll be right back.
The Gospel Sounds Music Awards is coming to Birmingham, Alabama, Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Hosted by Sir Every Drake and Yielded. Featuring the New Hope Mass Choir, Brian Woods, and the Voices of Victory, Phyllis Wong, Keenan Coleman, B.J. Williams, and Shabbat. Terrence Gamble, and the Living Testimony community singers, Michael Lee and Ron Summers, and many more. All roads lead to the Greater Grace Church, 1945, Centerpoint Parkway, Centerpoint, Alabama. VIP reception, 5 p.m. Red carpet, 5:30 p.m. Main show, 7 p.m. Tickets are $35 in advance, 40 at the door. VIP 50. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. The Gospel Sounds Music Awards. Don't you dare miss it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote for our girl Yielded. And let me bring Michael back. Michael!
Right here. What's up?
What's going on, my guy?
I'm in the middle of voting right now, everybody.
Oh, he's in the middle of voting. There you go. Vote for your girl Yielded. I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead and vote for her.
Vote for my boy. Vote for my dog. Vote for my guy.
My guy.
My guy, Antoine Hilton.
Vote for Antoine Hilton. Vote. Whatever you do,
Yes.
just keep voting. You don't have to vote 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You can keep voting and voting and voting. Did you vote today? That's what she's gonna ask you. Did you vote today? Let me know if you voted today. If you didn't vote, go ahead and vote. And let everybody know that you love them by voting for them. We are here. It is 5 minutes to the top of the hour. We're about to get out here in 5
Almost
minutes.
time to go, people.
It's almost time for us to get out of here and come back next week where we have another wonderful guest coming next week. The flyer will be posted up as the show is ending. Go to Yield It on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can find it anywhere. The post will be out for our next week's guest. I'm telling you, we are going to have a wonderful time. Let me bring my guest back in. Nope, she just walked away. So guess what? We're going to have a wonderful time next week as well.
She goes, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. All right, we here.
I was voting for Yoda.
Thank you for voting for me.
I had to get internet connection. My phone didn't have internet, so I had to get hooked up to the internet to vote for her.
Voting right now.
See, this is what I love. I love sharing love, showing love. And that's what we do around here. We are the Fire Show. The Fire Show, we blaze all the love. And once again, our RJ Blaze, she just had surgery. Pray for her. She should be back in a couple of weeks. I always say she's on a sabbatical. So, when she comes back, she's going to be blazing the street. That's why her name is RJ Blaze.
Blazing the street.
Should be here next week. She popped in for a brief second, but next week she will be back on the show. I didn't book her for anything for next week, so she should be back here on the show. Don't be mad at me, guys. It's just that it's that time of the year where these awards are coming out, and people have to what they say, go out, shake hands, and kiss babies. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's just what we have to do. So if people are not here, they're out there in the street. If she's not here, she's out there in them streets doing what she's supposed to do. Right. The other week she was out in Vegas. She was on the billboard out there in Vegas. We're gonna be in. We got a lot coming up. Oh my goodness. We do. Sheesh, there's so much. I just can't even. I know we have the GSMA that's coming in August. The Stella Awards is in August. What is else coming?
Her birthday's in August.
Her birthday's in August. We're trying to plan something for August. Something for August for the Fire Show.
Lorenzo, can I ask you a question?
I'm trying to do a live event down there in your town of Houston. So come out. Once we get it together and have everything going right, we're gonna have something, a big announcement, and we're gonna let you guys know that we're gonna do a live event in them Houston streets.
Woo!
So ready. I will be traveling down there from my New York comfortability place to come down there and be in like 106-degree heat and melt.
That's a cold day.
That's a cold day?
What do you mean it's gonna be cold that day?
Man, listen, if it gets over 106, I don't think I can make it.
You got it,
dude. The way my breathing is set up.
You got it, my guy.
Listen, y'all down there with some heat. What's the weather like down there now?
Hey,
Probably in the 80s.
It's 80, low 90s.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
It's
what
only
about
May,
wait,
dude.
It doesn't heat up like that until June or July.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to get down there is July.
Woo!
Oh, July will be hot.
August is even hotter than July, but welcome.
Now, September is the hottest month.
Oh, September is the hottest month. August is hot.
Okay. I'm not gonna be down there September. I'm letting you know that now. It may be July or August. I'll let everybody know what we're gonna be doing. Wow.
I'm going to say this on the air right now, just for you, Lorenzo. One-time deal.
What?
I want you to look at the football schedule for the Houston Texans and tell me who you want to go see.
Okay.
Me and you gonna go to a game.
Okay. No
But
problem, sir.
That it's gonna cost you more than me because you're gonna have to come down here.
Yeah, I know. I always gotta travel. I'm always the one traveling somewhere. It's okay though. I love to travel. I jump on the plane in a heartbeat. I'm good with
Well,
that.
it's not like I got tickets to New York. You know, I don't
Well,
know.
I
don't know anybody in New York that has
First
tickets.
of all, I always say come to New York. You come to New York, you may not want to leave.
I've been to New York and I left.
You haven't been to New York with me.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
So don't say that you've been to New York. You probably been to New York to certain places that you probably wasn't supposed to be.
Why do you say that on the air? Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is the top of the hour. Thank you once again for joining the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. I am your host, Lorenzo, our other host, Michael, and we had two other hosts today.
Yeah.
Alyssa Monet
Yes.
and Eileen Collins. They were our hosts. They came and they stayed, guys. I mean, you know, I guess they like us a little bit. We like family now. So don't be a stranger anytime. Just hit me up. Y'all know how to contact me. Hit me the guy right there. Hit that guy. My guy right there, Mike. He'll contact me. We'll do this again. Definitely when you go over there, make sure you send a lot of pictures. So we could I love beautiful flowers. I like the arrangements. I like all of those things.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Make
And
sure.
then we could definitely I could show my peoples.
Now it's gonna be in November. So first.
Hey, listen, November is good. My birthday in December. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay. Well, my birthday's in November, so yeah.
Oh, see, my
She
birthday.
has a lot of beautiful pictures on her Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm
Check out her.
definitely
later
gonna
for a
log
burger
into her
today.
Instagram, and I'm gonna start following her on Instagram. I always follow people to see what they're doing. I like to support. So I'm gonna follow you and see what see everything that's going on. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time to actually come on our
Yes,
show.
thank you so much for showing
I
up.
appreciate
guys.
you guys because we're about to be Stella nominated. So you caught us at the right time.
Yes. The award-winning Fire Show. Welcome.
We are
to you.
we are already the award-winning Fire Show.
That's right.
That's
right.
number one.
Number one. That's right.
Not number 2 or number 3. We are number 1
Yes, sir.
in the live category because we.
So how many days do we have to vote? Do we vote? When does the voting stop?
The voting stops for Yielded
26.
The 26th.
Okay, we'll vote for her every day till the 26th.
And then you can vote many times a day.
You can vote every hour.
Every
Oh,
hour,
really?
every 5 minutes. Every
5
second.
minutes. Let's see if you do it. Let's see if you can do it. I will see.
I listen, vote for Yilda again on my phone.
We'll do.
There you go. Keep voting for Yielded. Vote for Yielded. And Antoine Hilton.
Antoine, don't forget my Antoine Hilton.
We'll do.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
definitely do.
Well,
All right,
guys,
Fire
we
Show.
are out of here. Thank you
Sure.
once again for tuning in. And we're going to be Ghosts. And I will see you next Tuesday at the same time.
Yes.
Same
You will.
station. God bless you.
Love
Good
you
night.
all.
All right.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Gildy. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your